Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Economy All-Star event. And before we get into anything, we'd like to address some concerning rumors. I repeat, the administrators are not a series of AI randomly calculating responses until we sort of hit on the topic of esports. I repeat, none of us are supercomputers locked in a server room that have bonded, formed friendships, and this is the only way that we can interact with the rest of the world. I'm here today with Flowsnake and Bigfoot, neither of them of which are computers.
Certainly
Gentlemen,
not.
welcome to the console.
Yep, that's right, LaChance. No computers here. No complex algorithms being solved on a minute-by-minute basis. No calculations. No.
And you're
speaking in
certainly not
binary.
being worked on by a team of engineers in the background as we speak.
Oh, that's never happened. Not even once.
Not even a little bit. We would all be fine if you spilled cups of water on us. It would be
Yeah.
completely fine. We
I
wouldn't
welcome
scream.
it.
Absolutely. My servers wouldn't scream in agony. Steam wouldn't hiss out of the huge furnaces that keep me alive day in and day out. It would be totally okay. Also, Keegan Boglowski is first once again.
Keegan, first in the chat, as always. Welcome.
Kevin Has Allergies says takes two. Ash used an emote of it seems like a goose with a blade in its mouth.
Oh.
And that's new to me.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Now, I think that segues nicely into our next topic. If birds wielded weapons, what weapons would they prefer?
Oh.
I think a goose with a blade is right out, to be honest. What they're going to be looking for is some sort of spiked collar.
Sure.
So they can then whip their heads around at you and use it sort of like a flail or mace.
See, now I
Brilliant.
was thinking more of a spear that could complement any sort of dive bombing
Sure.
like a creature, perhaps like a peregrine falcon with a spear in its talons.
Let's
Well,
be
yeah,
honest.
that's a 300-mile-an-hour spear coming straight down out of the sky. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Spear or no, even if we, let's say, taped a butter knife to a peregrine falcon and said, let's see what happens if it dive bombs at someone, I think we would all be in danger and be running for cover.
Yeah. Now, if we were to train birds to now a lot of what we've been talking about is sort of melee weapons. What if we
Sure.
trained birds to operate larger weapons?
No
Could a
fingers.
bird
I'm not
fly a
concerned
drone?
about that.
Could a bird fly a drone?
could
Well,
a
I
bird
think what
drive
you
a
need
tank?
is sort of a team of scientists to put together some sort of VR interface for the bird to become the drone, right?
Oh, and then through a contraption of sort of wires and fans to keep it stationary in one place, you just put food in front of it. So it's just it's just a seagull strapped into a VR set flying after a French fry controlling drones.
You know, I don't think that anybody would argue that animals have had a rough go of it, right? Humans, we sort of got out ahead with technology, and we've even taken monkeys and put them into spaceships and launched them into space. I think for every animal that is forced to participate in something like going to space, I think we should just give a tank to that species. So we just drive a tank, leave the keys in the car, out into the jungle, we leave it there, they'll know what's up. And we just sort of trade off, you know?
And how would we negotiate terms of some sort of deal like that? Do you think there's a central leader of each species we could perhaps parlay with and say, hey, look, we'd like you to nominate someone to go into space for us, and in return, we'll give you a tank as you can distribute as you see fit?
Well, dare I say we've been shooting their leaders into space. So I don't think that maybe that's the real problem. By the way, really quickly, thank you so much to Promotions Cheese, Sugarix, Hakitsi, Teriva49, and Hutski. Now,
And
I
now,
didn't
if all
say
of you
any
guys
of
could
those.
change your names to things like Hutski, we really appreciate it here on broadcast.
Well, Hutski is HZ. Oh, it's HZ Sky is what I should have said. Ryan YZH says 49th, and that you are.
Good for you, Ryan.
I kind of want to check to see
Shrugzix.
if that was the 49th.
Shrugzix is how it's supposed to be pronounced. Thank you. Yeah, if everyone could just post the phonetics spelling or pronunciation
See, now this is why Keegan Bogowski is such a great name, because it's just a name.
Ooh,
It's
wait,
quite
Dutch Krampus has a really good idea. Maybe give the tank to a
Oh.
small child from that species and call it Tanks for Tots.
and then they can grow up
And
learning it.
this
Everyone
is-
knows that children's brains
Well-
are much more malleable. They learn faster.
Yeah, this is a great transition to we're proud to announce the Low Budget LCS's first charity that we're going to be supporting, Tanks for Tots. The administrators, once again, not supercomputers, hardly super at the least.
This is not step one in our master plan to take over the world as robots. That would be absurd.
It'd be insane.
Absolutely.
To think that we're only on
Listen
step
to
1,
yourself.
when realistically step 6 is embarrassing for you and us.
Interesting. Wolf's, or Waffles, as I've recently found out how to pronounce his name, says, too much power for any one baby to be given. Immediately after that, Ash Cheeks says that their username is pronounced Kyle. So, thank you, Kyle. We'll remember that. Guys, we have an amazing series of games for you today. This is the Economy All-Star event, and I think it's worth explaining the structure because it is a structure like no other. The first 2/3 of which, actually, you'll be very familiar with because those will be 2 regular games of League of Legends. However, this is a best of 3, but it's also an all-star event. So should it come to a tiebreaker, that tiebreaker will be carried out over an ARAM. So should we go to a 1-1 situation, we're going to jump into an ARAM and we're going to bust it out and someone is going to emerge victorious. Our 2 teams today are the Tall Stars versus the Mall Stars, since this is an all-star event. And the Tall Stars are going to be on the left side and the Mall Stars are going to be on the right side because they didn't name their team names, so I did it for them, and I'm not moving graphics. Let's see.
When
Only
do
if
you ever?
I do. That's a damn good point. No nonsense. If the job requires it, we will move graphics, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Are we waiting? We're waiting for one person, right?
Yeah, one person is there running a little bit late. I think this
Okay.
is a good time to perhaps talk a little bit about how one player in particular
Oh,
in this series is a real big question mark here. Now, a lot of new players to the LBLCS might not be familiar with the notorious BUD, but he's someone whose gameplay and it hazard to say lifestyle was turned upside down a few weeks ago.
Never underestimate the power
really
of
quickly,
the
thank you, Flo
Scout's code.
Sneezy, for carrying on your 6-month streak. We don't know you, whoever you are. But thank
Yeah,
you so
thank
much.
you for your patronage and
Actually,
dedicated
Flo
service.
Snake, do you want to say any words about Flo Sneezy real quick before we carry on to the eulogy?
Flo Sneezy's a piece of shit.
Harsh words, but that's the kind of treatment you'll get here at the LCS.
I didn't even think about this bud point though. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
What is the state of lifesteal items right now?
So I have a thing prepared, but first we need to hand it over to LeChance to sort of give a little context for the audience.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take a second to talk about the notorious BUD. Flo Snake, I'm glad you're here for this as well because we've both witnessed a lot of this. For the newcomers to the Low Budget LCS, first of all, welcome. We're so glad to have you. Please take a seat, grab some macaroons, enjoy yourself. The notorious BUD was a player who played lifesteal in every situation. It was pretty wild, actually. And he played items. He didn't play champions. Truly terrifying to watch. But because of the item changes, unfortunately, he's no longer able to do that. So we're just going to take a minute. I've got some bells tolling in the background. Will you take a moment to say thank you to Notorious BUD as we lay his items to rest in the ground? We'll remember you. The 1v1s, the 2v1s, the 3v1s, the 4v1s, and yes, even the 5v1s, because nothing draws pressure like full
Never
lifesteal
underestimate
pushing in your
the
top
power
lane.
of the Scout's code.
Notorious Bud, we'll always remember you. question is he really gone? And to that, I throw it over to Bigfoot.
Let me tell you why Notorious B.U.D. is not only gone, but could be revitalized by these item changes.
We're putting a graphic up on the screen
Yes,
here.
please, if you could put my graphic up on the screen, thank you very much. So here's what I'm thinking. Now,
Jesus.
most of the items that he used to build a lot of are still in the game, but have changed quite a bit. Now, he thrived off of a couple of key items, which are really not the same anymore. And the problem is now that everyone wants to build a mythic item first, or most champions do. There aren't really any mythic items that fit his playstyle exactly, that have that sort of traditional attack speed lifesteal. However, in place of the kind of Ravenous Hydra rush that he would normally go, I think Gore Drinker is a perfect replacement. Now, Gore Drinker allows you to heal when you use your active item. And as someone who is going to be 1v2ing, 1v3ing, 1v4ing, 1v5ing, the Gore Drinker active is going to heal him a lot. The question becomes, where do you go next? I think you have a few items. Bud does not like Gore Drinker, I'm hearing in the chat. That's great, because I have a secondary option that I think could also fit his playstyle, which I'll go through after. The question is, where does he go after that? I think Blade of the Ruined King and Ravenous Hydra are both quite strong, providing a lot of the healing that he normally does. I think that Bloodthirster is a low-key item that he's gonna really want to think about. It's got AD, crit, and lifesteal, things that tend to really succeed on champions like Tryndamere that he plays a lot of. Now, a couple of things that I wanted to make a note of. One, I think Death's Dance is a bait for him. Doesn't have lifesteal anymore. It's only got armor. And if you're just split pushing, I don't know if it's going to be what you want, because it tends to reset off of team fights. It's going to be tricky. But I think what I'm seeing in the chat, a couple of people saying he doesn't like Gore Drinker. Well, that's okay, because, hi, bud, I have another option for you. Can I interest you in a Turbo Chem Tank? Ooh, and we're starting, so I'm going to wrap this up. I think if he doesn't like Gore Drinker, I think Turbo Chem Tank, actually, despite not having lifesteal, is also an option that could fit his playstyle to split push and chase people down. But we'll see. I'm very interested to see what he does today.
As we all are, and I'm going to move the scene back over. I'm not talking slowly because I was messing it up. There we go. We've moved it back over. We're in the draft. We've got these two teams facing off. Once again, the Tall Stars. Oh, sorry. Tall Stars is stars with a Z. The Mall Stars is just stars with an S. And that's how you tell them apart, folks. So yeah, what do we think about these bans? Because this is not a regular season game. I'm not 100% sure how they're basing these bans.
Now, traditionally in All-Star games, people ban
they usually send a message. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but here's the tricky part. Sometimes they don't realize what side they're on, and that the messages kind of go backwards, and sometimes you have to spell the words in a weird way and backwards. So we might not be able to get the message until we see a couple more things. So on the Tall Stars, we have ZCL or LCZ, which I don't think is anything.
Probably
versus
not.
ETZ or ZTE, which I also don't think is anything. So I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think they're spelling words.
Shuriken. I think that Shuriken and Kunai could also be possible weapons in which to arm the birds with. Here's my thought. Spears, too heavy. Can't fly with those, right? A small throwing blade might be the right balance and size for perhaps maybe a raven or a magpie to pick up and fly around with.
You know, I think the problem here is we're approaching this with the logic of a human being.
Sure.
Now,
that's a good point.
if we try to put ourselves in a bird's feet, it should become very clear that the most effective weapon a bird can have is C4 plastic explosive inside of them.
God.
And what they're going to want to do is they're going to want to use their superior numbers to swarm targets, whether that be a building or a vehicle or, just a person or many people. And then their bird leader, who's obviously has the detonator, is going to activate it, and they have sort of a suicide explosion bird technique.
Can I just bring up something that
If you fill their
Okay,
tummies
we
with
have a couple-
nails ahead of
Well, yeah,
time,
Kyle-
wait,
Kyle-
no,
more
we have
dangerous.
yeah,
in chat.
Kyle has what about a flamingo armed with a sock full of hard butter? I think that's really good.
I think that's more of a sort of an assassination type thing because it's not going to have the longevity of another type of weapon because the butter's eventually going to start melting the more you fight.
Depends
so it's
on what
really
climate
gotta be
you're in.
sort of a one and done. I suppose. Are flamingos possible? Is it? I mean, you could put
cold-weathered
them in
flamingo?
Arctic gear, but are flamingos capable of fighting in that sort of climate?
I also want to say Mobron says, I don't know what you're talking about, but if you're trying to make more bird combat more deadly, so Mobron, you know what we're talking about.
yeah, you're on the right track.
You obviously tape blades to their talons, but isn't that redundant? Aren't talons
Yeah, I think you tape
already
blades to their wings.
Would that weigh them down though? Now we've all watched anime before,
Not if
and
you put motors on them.
invariably there's some sort of character that has some kind of like blade wing, whether you're sort of using it, maybe you just have regular wings and then you make blades of wind. Kyle says you've never seen flamingos in big winter coats, ?
Not yet, but if you put a link in the chat, I certainly will look at it.
And Ruffian says, if I gift subs, can I request that money be sent to Flowsnake Microphone Fund?
All right. Well,
And
the problem has gotten even worse over here in the Flowsnake household. Basically, the mic I was using exploded, and so now I'm on old-fashioned iPhone headphones. So it's we're going backwards, but pretty soon we're gonna go full circle and have a nice microphone, so it should be just fine.
listen, backwards to our roots, Flowsnake is just here keeping us grounded, reminding us where we came from. All right?
Yeah.
This is
Now,
the
do
low
you
budget
have-
LCS.
Do you
Yeah,
have
these
a
were
couple
free.
of cups and a long string in case the
Never
iPhone headphones
Oh my
break as
god,
well?
Ruffian just
You know
gifted
what
10 subs.
I feel like every time I'm on stream, Ruffian gifts 1,000 subs.
Ruffian, okay, first of all,
Never
Ruffian gifted a sub to Maul Guardian, to Loki the
underestimate the
False,
power of the
Loken109, Lycans Brian, Seni Ursa,
sorry
what
to
up,
hear
Seni
about that,
Ursa?
Brian.
Commander Cruz, Teniuma, Sleep My Bro, Lame City, and Zevarov. We will
Never
make sure that
underestimate
we
the
can
power
get
of the Scout's
we can
code.
get Flowsnake a better quality
Well,
mic.
now on the other hand, Psychopathic Poro adds a flow snake with a quality mic is a flow snake I want no part of.
Oh my god. The
Never
riots.
underestimate
And
the
then
power
Dutch
of the
Krampus
Scout's
posted a bunch
code.
of takes two emojis and
fire.
and fire. Exactly. But that's the sort of rampant destruction that
Never
we welcome here.
underestimate the
Malicious
power
says,
of the
Ruffian, for the new
Scout's code.
CEO, listen, you guys understand that that the way that our company works it's constant alternating of leadership.
Never underestimate the power of
Kyle
the
says
Scout's
see
code.
flamingo in big coat. I'm not sure where that is. Wow, we really do see the power of the Scouts code, Ruffian.
Never
Sorry, Clutch, I forgot we had a
underestimate
thing.
the power of the
Bugbear,
Scout's
could you
code.
clarify the rules again? I forgot.
Oh, the rule? Oh, we have
Yeah.
we are but puppets.
Bugbear made a
Never
game that
underestimate
is
the
medium
power
fun
of
for
the
us that he
Scout's
doesn't have to ever
code.
worry about playing. So if he could explain the rules in the chat for everyone.
I believe there's a way to make us take a sip of whatever we're drinking. By the
Never
way, today
underestimate the
LeChance is
power
chugging
of the
down on
Scout's
some
code.
Poland Spring 1845, born in Maine. This is 100% natural spring water. And the source is actually in Maine, Ballberry Spring,
Never
Kingfield, White
underestimate
Cedar
the
Spring,
power of the
and
Scout's
Dallas
code.
Plantain. Now, that last one doesn't sound like it's in Maine, but I assure you it is.
Y'all ever meet like one of them water elitists?
Oh, yes. I fucking talked. Sorry. Well, wait, no. Why did I apologize for that? Flowchart Tank is the newest investor to the LBLCS Flow. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you at the board meetings, which are in a Denny's in Vermont. We're friends with the assistant manager. He helps us get in the back after they close.
Just
And
call him Flowchart Tank.
yeah, man. How bad did I get it?
It's Flowchart Ken.
Well, it's a dark day over here in the LeChance household, so none of us are doing... Hey, Axel Rose HS. I got that one. That was clear and easy to read. Thanks, Axel. Really appreciate that. Apparently we're supposed to chug... If I chugged water for 6... I mean, I only have so many water bottles in the household, but I'll do it. I'll drink all the water that I can. I believe there is some other thing that we could be highly suggested to do. Flowsnake, I have been attacked by water elitists before for simply mentioning the name of Poland Spring, or actually maybe I was drinking Dasani. It was something.
Yeah, Dasani is right out as far as water people are concerned, in that it is just tap water in a bottle. But yeah, not too far from where my brother lives. There is a town that is known for whenever the citizens leave the town, they bring 2 liters of water with them.
What?
Because they will not drink other people's water. Because it is not as good.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
They've started selling it, and they have an immensely successful company.
Yeah, I'd like to mount the spirited defense of tap water. In certain places, I've had some tap water that's bad, but as a New York City resident, we've got good tap water.
Yeah, great tap water there. I've got fine tap water here as well. There's great tap water down there as well, but it's even more so beyond. They're like, yeah, the tap water is good, but we have this. It's insane. It's an insane way to live.
It's a little shocking to me to hear that.
We had some THC cheers in the chat. The Happy Canadians, a fantastic team that had graced the fields of the low-budget LCS in this past season. And speaking of the fields, I've just got to say, and my co-announcers can also speak to this, a beautiful day out here on the pitch. Just about no clouds in the sky. It's
Yeah,
lovely.
slight
Low
wind,
wind.
but yeah, very low.
Yeah.
Could be played to slight advantage if you've got sort of a wind technique with your sword or something.
Yeah. Now I'd imagine the people coming from the northeast are going to have the sun in their eyes for a little bit, as we don't have, like you mentioned earlier, we don't have a ton of cloud cover. But I think, as the match drags on, the sun will be high in the sky and equally affecting both teams on the pitch here.
Absolutely. The sun always shines over the low-budget LCS because we're in just about every time zone, so we kind of got that one down on lock.
Right. Now, if we were... So
Wait, they're talking about bagels in the chat. No, sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm easily distracted.
I mean, bagels are bagels. Are
Listen,
they talking about New York City? Are they talking about bagels because they said something about New York City tap water?
Oh my god, we have an O Canada song that can be played. I didn't even know that. Kyle just played that for us.
Yeah, we put that in for our
they are talking about the
international
bagels. They're talking about tap
invitational.
water.
Of
That's
course.
why New York bagels are so good. 'Cause
We did have an international match. We had Canadians versus Americans, United States of America. It was a really,
won?
really...
America won.
Americans got dusted. Canadians came out on top on that one. For sure. Flowsnake and I casted
Rigged
that.
match.
Bigfoot, how did you participate in that game?
It was a rigged match.
a
We
rigged match.
actually, if you go back and count the kills, we won by a huge amount.
That seems accurate and on for sure. Ruffian's in this game. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Listen,
Multitasking.
we're-
The game started. I don't know if
Yeah,
anyone knew
the
this.
Tall
Like,
Stars lineup is pretty freaking stacked. I mean, both of them are, actually. Now that I'm looking at who's playing, there's a lot of really good players in this game.
yeah,
Well,
this
it is
is
an
the
all-star game. That
All-Star
is kind of how they work, Flitsnick.
Oh,
If you guys are new to the LBLCS,
I
certainly a lot of these.
I love the idea of someone turning on like the NBA All-Star game and be like, "Whoa, these guys are all on posters. These guys are super good."
We've actually got a gank right away. Here we go. A flash from Notorious Bud, who's playing Fiora, by the way. A mainstay. What if he just says no, and he's still just...
well, he's started Cull, which is the classic. So, I mean, he's well on his way to completely ignoring the patch and just
So now,
going for it.
I had a hypothetical I wanted to ask both of you earlier, and I forgot about it. Now I just remembered it.
Great.
So you know how sometimes in professional sports matches you have sort of the casters and the commentators and the referees on or near the court, right? In tennis you have the people sitting above. In baseball you have the broadcast booth. if there were broadcasters and referees on Summoner's Rift, where is the ideal vantage point for a broadcaster and for a referee?
A great question and a very easy answer. You see, everyone gets on the back of the Nivea. She flies. Oh, here we go. Some CC laid out. Zyra going to be caught here. Velveteen Sky, the prophet of CC, on his legendary Zyra. Really showed up big this last season. Velveteen Sky did. And here we go. Notorious Bud. No stranger to being ganked. Let's see if they can pull this off. Clearly they can't because the camera
Gonna have to bring
pulls
more
away.
than that.
Absolutely. We talked about 1v1s, 1v2s, 3v1s. You got to get more people up there.
So I'm just happy to see O-Dog doing the thing we always ask people to do against Bud, which is pick Rammus top. So
But it
really
had to happen
stoked to see how this
after
plays out.
lifesteal items left.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Velveteen Sky locked up again. Flashes away. Lonely Company going low. And Ruffian, let's see. People, I'm sure, are cheering for Ruffian because he just gifted so many subs. He bought himself some fans, but First Blood goes over to Orgasmic Dukes right there. A flash inside. Ruffian getting the auto attacks off right here.
the
He
W.
gets the kill. Can he get more? Whoa, Lonely Company's got all the minions and all the health. Some dancing back and forth, but well done. Didn't Orgasmic Jukes and weren't Velveteen Sky and
Ruffian
Orgasmic
is a
Jukes?
psychopath.
Yes, they lane together. So when the All-Star matchups or lineups are created, if people are from multiple teams, we try to split them up onto different All-Star teams as much as possible to make it a little bit harder and to reduce any sort of potentially unfair advantages.
Absolutely, and it looks like there was no love between ADC and support right there as Orgasmic Jukes flashed forward and just deleted Velveteen Sky.
I'd like to note that both of these teams seem to have a pretty decent read on the meta. Both of these lineups are, I mean, barring top lane, which is one person's pocket pick with a specific counter to it, the rest of the map seems to be pretty close to what the meta's looking like.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of standard picks out there. I think what's going to be really interesting is the mid matchup. Now, this Brand mid is sort of a return to the position for Brand. Usually had been seen support for some time, and I think exceptionally strong with the new Leandries, if I'm correct. So definitely playing to his weakness by roaming top right now. Not so effective, but love the pick. Definitely going to be curious to see how much damage.
Ooh, speaking of picks, we might have one right here. Francois. Oh, on Dokimon Master, who's getting out of there right now. Notorious Bud and O-Dog fighting back and forth. No kills are going to come out of that. You know what I also just realized? Another favorite of the LBLCS. Of course, this is an All-Stars game, but Dr. Forgenborn is here in the mid lane on Brand. Notorious, really respected doctor in the medical community.
Very graciously postponing his sabbatical so he could play in this All-Star game.
Yeah, absolutely. The man earned a break, but here he is, still working his butt off. Let's see. Looks like there's a huge collapse happening on the bottom side. Camera's going to bring us right over. Velveteen Sky might be caught there. Let's see. Oh, great dodges back and forth. Whew. Someone's been practicing some DDR, but eventually everyone's luck runs out.
Just making a quick note that while that was happening, Notorious Bud won a 1v1 trade in a counter matchup against a Rammus that started a cloth armor. You can't stop the man. He's an idea.
The
He's
Rammus
not a-
also has Ignite.
Yeah, that's true.
Swagger42069 says, talk about Ho, and let's talk about Ho. The man's playing Lysandra. He's looking goddamn good in that skin right there and has the tag Bay.
So there is a new sort of mid lane build that people have been doing the last few days that
Sure.
Lysandra is one of the particular champions that can benefit off of something like this. So I'm curious if they're going to go that build. You go Imperial Mandate
Okay.
into another item I can't remember because
Now,
I don't play this anymore.
really quickly,
but it does
I-
let you do something.
I know what Imperial Mandate does. Ooh, Ho going low right there.
Right, but for the audience.
Oh, Dr. Forgenborn landing all these abilities. Oh, so good right there. Ho ults himself, keeps himself safe. Dr. Forgenborn gives it a good go, though.
It's Rylez, yes, thank you. Is that the second one?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's Rylez is the second one. You do it on ASOL, you do it on a couple of things. What it does is, and of course you know what Imperial Mandate
Yeah,
does,
of course.
but I think it'd be more fun and a much better character building experience if the chat, who is unfamiliar with it, just Googled it themselves. But
Well, maybe the chat has some things up on their screen that they can't move around right now. But,
well,
you know,
you peel off
whatever.
phones. So
All right, maybe chat left theirs in the other room. All right.
All right, well, chat, I'm sorry you left your phone in the other room. Seem to really be taking chat side. Oh, and here's
here we
Fiora.
go. We got a 1v1. O-Dog versus Notorious Bud. Flashes forward, gets the kill. Healing pad. If it isn't in the items, he'll find it in the kit. My God. The man is a monster.
So it looks like he's gonna, yeah. So looking at his build, it looks like he's gonna go.
Wait, here, Velveteen Sky might have his revenge. Oh, Orgasmic Duke's brought down to half health, but it looks like this is another gank constantly going down on the bot lane right here. Ruffian dancing all around. Velveteen Sky also on the backside, but I don't know that Ruffian's gonna be able to escape, and maybe Velveteen Sky's gonna go down as well. Now Francois has shown up, but turns around as he correctly judges the situation. Pretty rough. Now, I do think that this bot lane has been ganked so many times in this 8-minute match. They've probably been ganked 4 times, but CS, totally even across the ADCs right there. It's just coming down to the kills. And are those important? Yes. Yes, they are.
Watching the majesty of Notorious Bud just keep on trucking. You know,
He won a 1v1 into a Bramble Vest Rammus with a Sheen. Like, what?
You gotta
what?
the grit and the hustle, the determination of this man. So it looks like I don't think that's gonna go Triforce. I think he's gonna probably go Divine Sunder, which is an interesting choice. I wonder if he just goes full lifesteal after that. I think Ravenous Hydra is still really good on Fiora. I think Bloodthirst is probably still pretty good on her, although the crit items in general are kind of weak. But here
we go. We got another gank in the top
He's got
lane.
ult.
Okay, let's see what he can do. Teleport coming up. They're not going to let Bud go down without a fight, so they're trying to burst him down, and they do. And now it's another 1v2. Ho up here gets Wolf to half health, but we got him in the bottom lane right here. People going golden. Ho still back up to this 2v1 right here. Let's see what Ho can do here. Walks up. Dr. Forgenborn does get the stun off. O-Dog gets the stun as well. That's a double stun right there. Oh my God, Ho ults himself. Health bars go pretty low, but let's see the flash forward. He dodges the brand ability, and he is alive. Somebody call the hospital, but it's for Dr. Forgenborn. Ooh, Ho's going forward, but he gets stunned up. Wrong. Sorry. Dr. Forgenborn says, screw you.
No, sorry. Excuse me, hospital. I'm sorry. Yes, I know I said it wasn't for me. It's for me. I
Classic caster curse.
That was a nice flash by the good doctor there, making sure he had the room to bit hot fire.
Yeah, I mean, the man's got a medical degree. We can't short him the...
Yeah, he didn't go to medical school to be called Mr. Forgenborn, I'll tell you what.
Medical school for 8 years.
Who's that? Norway Pete asks if it's a best of 3. Yes, Norway Pete is a best of 3. However, if it does go to a 1-1 match score, the third match of the best of 3 will be played in, of course, the most competitive way to play a League of Legends game in an ARAM.
I so hope that it goes to an ARAM.
More than anything in the world, Ron.
Yeah, that would be magical. And now it's full random champions, like classic ARAM rules?
I believe there's a pool that has been pre-agreed upon, maybe. I saw something in. I didn't read it very well.
Yes, I do believe
ARAM.
that's happening.
Yes, there is an ARAM list to choose from for both teams.
Let's
but
see,
I believe
Francois half health. Oh my God, where did Francois go? The man was caught, but likewise, okay, both junglers taken down immediately. Dr. Forgenborn taken down as well. Ho is putting in some work this match. A triple kill for the Jhin right there. Orgasmic Droops lands a max range W. Here we go, Lonely Company getting the CC, and Ho goes down at the same time.
Imagine not donating a quadra kill to the champion, literally based around the number 4.
Yeah, imagine Jin's quite
That's
upset.
reportable, I think.
Now,
I actually am not sure if the 7-1 Jhin is that upset now that I'm taking a look at what he's got.
yeah, the man certainly is quite powerful right now. And they're gonna grab a dragon. This game has really not been about the objectives, though. It's been about the non-stop madness, the constant fighting.
Yeah.
They're all stars, and they want to remind you why.
Yep. Now, Bud is definitely going Divine Sunder, as that is the only thing those 3 components build into. Very close to finishing his call. Into this, it's not called Tabai anymore. Oh, here we go. It's called a plated steel caps. So I still gotta get used to these new items. Plated steel caps. Bramble
Francois
Vest
running
Lemon.
down right here, dodges Lonely Company CC, and it is a big bear. MFL goes down, but canceled because who is it? It's the Dokimon Master. Wow, lands a great W right there, lands across all three and jumps right back in. Francois, big bear, does go down, as does Ruffian right there. Velveteen Sky forced to flash out. Ho goes to the other side. Oh, he wants this. And I think, yep.
Oh no.
Oh, I was saying yes, Ho's gonna live through that, but no. Lonely Company taken down instead. And let's see, once again, Notorious Bud in a 1v2, where he might be most comfortable. But nope, they've just got the damage, they've got the CC. You can only stop 1 ounce of that on the Fiora.
He's not quite there yet. He does have that Divine Sunder finished well ahead of really anyone else's mythic item except for Jin and Swain, who are both quite fed. Sad to see the Swain go down there. I think his W may have taken tower aggro, or maybe he had Ignite on someone. And oh no, it was the Leandry is why he took tower aggro. Very sad.
It looked to me like he was trying to tank the tower in order to let Ho escape and just misjudge the tower damage there.
Oh, I didn't
can
see that because
definitely see
it's because when I believe Lissandra ult drops tower aggro, so I don't think that was necessary.
His burning spirit that didn't want to let his friend drop or even take an ounce of more damage
the
than he
thought
had
that
to.
counts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they're on this Rift Herald here. Francois banging away at it. Let's see. Bud doesn't have any vision of that area. I think they're going to be able to get away with this.
But even if he had vision, would he do anything different?
Nope, he is going to just keep getting his CS lead up and up and up.
His calls
First
finished.
across the 100 CS mark, 30 ahead of his lane opponent.
And now Swain says, "Oh, what do we have here? All right, never mind. This is not where I parked my car." And gets right out of there.
Absolutely a flash forward though. Ooh, Ho able to get out of there. Now they've grabbed O-Dog, but it is a Rammus, so he's fine.
And Fiora gets solo gold on the. Oh no, that wasn't the first. Oh, Jin got it. I thought Fiora just got it. Sad. Sad for Bud.
Yeah, 2 towers falling down pretty much the exact same time. Dr. Forgenborn, he sees that he can maybe land some CC up there with Rammus charging forward as well. Camera will probably bring us back to that, but Bud's just gonna dash out of there. He's fine, though. Someone's walking up. It's the Dokimon Master. Let's see if he can land it. The smite goes out. He's trying to get that full combo. Goes inside Dr. Forgenborn, but who's over the wall? It's Francois, and a flash over by Dr. Forgenborn. Can he get out of there? The ult goes down. My God, Dr. Forgenborn's still alive. So much damage back and forth, bouncing back and forth. Damn, Dr. Forgenborn really is just not going to go down. Oh, and wow. Oh, okay, sorry. Lonely Company has shown up right here. Versus O-Dog and the Krug really in this matchup. Oh my God, Dr. Forgenborn finally goes down. A triple kill for the Swain right there. This is non-stop combos all over the map.
Good lord.
The Mall Stars were like 8 kills down, and they still are. They've just gotten 9 more since that moment.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this is an impressive performance by Jukes and Lonely Company down there. Really big fatties in the bot lane for the Tall
yeah.
Stars.
yeah, I believe that they are the Tall Stars.
Yeah, so this is an interesting thing. So they have great points of pressure now with this Swain Jin combo. Sandra's CC always going to be useful, and Dokimon Master, an exceptional jungler, always in the right place at the right time. So that's a spooky looking fight where they can draw a significant amount of tension away from Bud, who is going to keep on keeping on. Things are looking a little bit spooky for the Mall Stars.
Yes.
Looking
Comp-wise,
for...
the Mall Stars is looking for a wombo. They're looking for a big brand ult into an MF ult.
With the Rammus
got
rolling
the
around.
Siren.
Wow, now
Yeah,
the
Rammus
Rammus is really coming online. Notorious
here's the
Blood
problem.
already at half health, but he's started his ult. Let's see what he can do. He's got 2 more sides to get, but O-Dog doing a good job of keeping his back to the wall there.
Bud must have misclicked there because it seemed like he went backwards, and that doesn't really seem like a thing he does.
Dr. Forgenborn caught up right here. His medical debris won't help him now. He goes down. Velveteen Sky deleted as well. Ruffian looking to get some distance, trying to not take these Jin ults right there. Francois forced to flash, but Gasman Jukes flashes forward himself, gets the kill. Ho goes forward. Actually, they might be able to get Ruffian here, even though Ruffian's a mad lad and almost able to take down Ho. Man's got some fancy fingers.
This is a fast-paced snowballing meta, and the bot lane of the Tall Stars looking quite tall indeed.
Now, how tall is too tall?
That's a
a good
great
question.
question. I think if we look at the champions, I mean, this is a game that has Malphite reportedly tall as a mountain, or is a mountain himself.
Aurelian Soul is the size of the planet, I
Ooh,
believe.
Notorious Butt goes back in to get some health.
Oh, I think he's doomed here.
taunted. Let's see if he can get out of this. Probably not. Oh my god. Okay, now Rammus is a spin up. He's got nothing right here, right? Tries to dodge it. Goes down.
Well, perhaps a little greedy for him. Oh, and it is Ravenous second. Okay, so at least part of my
Part of your
theory
prediction
drafting
is right.
yeah, my second guess was correct. I also think Divine Sunder makes a lot of sense.
Another
Jukes
frag.
holding the mid lane. Thank you, Cheeto9281, for being the newest investor in the LBL CS. We will see you at the board meetings.
Again, at Denny's.
At the Denny's in Vermont, we know the assistant manager. His name is Chet, and he's
Great guy.
He's a great guy. He's gonna let us in there. Pokemon Master going half health here. Let's see if he can get Dr. Forgenborn, but
he's
it's a
gonna get
3v
picked here.
one. Orgasmic Jukes does land the W right there, but ooh, he almost gets out of that right there. Dragon of Salt, now the newest investor in the LBLCS. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, we will see you at those board meetings. Who was tanking those tower shots? It was the
Plant. I
little
think.
plants. I understand now.
Heroes. The unsung heroes.
Absolutely, them alongside.
Oh,
the
well, you know,
minions.
the real unsung heroes are the minions. Yeah.
No, the real unsung heroes are the cleaning staff who cleans up after all these battles. Oh my god, a complete deletion right there. Francois trying to get out of there.
Oh, no.
Dr. Forgenborn looking real low there. Now the
Oh,
slows
no.
coming out of this general right here.
Whoop.
Francois does dodge. Oh! Wow! Lands it a 12-1-4 Jin. That is nothing to shake your nose out. And if you're shaking your nose out at anyone, you're doing something wrong. And please see Dr. Forgenborn so he can give you a check.
All right. Well, you pulled that together a bit. So
Where do minions go when they die?
Oh, Flow
I'd like to
Snake,
think
well,
there's
hold
a
on.
minion
Bigfoot and I
Valhalla.
have been talking about this, and we think it is a good time to tell you what happens to minions when they die. And thank you for feeling like you trust us enough to come and ask us that question. We want to say that.
I think it's into a big ass meat grinder.
You're right. We didn't know how to say it, and we're so glad that you know.
Yeah, so they just grind them up,
Uh-huh.
and then they squeeze them back into a minion casing and just kind of send them out the door with a little book bag.
You know the concession stand at the beginning of... Oh, here we go. Let's see. Just don't want to
Oh,
finish
now
that sentence.
Bud's in his
He
comfort
dives back
zone.
in to see if he can finish off O-Dog, but he can't. The man goes down.
Yeah, the problem was he just didn't have a Vampiric Scepter or a Tiamat yet, so...
But now he's got Ravenous, so
Yeah.
we're gonna start seeing those go a little differently. This
Okay.
might not be great.
For the other team, because Ho's going to dive right in there. Okay, now Ho's going to go down.
I mean, just so
He almost got
consistently
O-Dog.
curses. What's? Oh no, the minions. Oh dog, no. Oh
Planned-
dog. Oh
planned
dog.
O-Dog.
Oh dog.
Let's see, Pokemon Master. Oh, Dr. Forgenborn flashes over the wall. They're trying to get Orgasmic Jukes, but they didn't land the CC right there. Dr. Forgenborn not turning back at all.
Yeah, that juke was orgasmic from that brand cue.
Absolutely. Swain.
Velvet-
Because I get to watch all this like 5 seconds after you guys talk about it.
You can just spectate. Oh, you probably don't have anyone on your friends list.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be here today.
Yeah.
I was doing another thing, and here I am. So.
We appreciate you being here. Now, Velveteen Sky is pinging Dragon, which is, you know, objectives.
Objective-based gameplay. It is, however, the fourth dragon that would be going to the other team. Not Velveteen's guys. Team, which of course is the Mall Stars, not the Tall
Correct.
Stars, in this All-Star
And I didn't even have
event.
to think about that at first.
Yeah. Francois running in here. Throws down a big thundery blob. Because he's a lightning bear. Does
Correct.
Volibear get electrocuted and he just deals with it? Or is he a conductor? Bears aren't
now-
known as good conductors, right?
Right, because well, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a bear that's full of fur, roll around on a carpet a little bit.
Yeah, I would say to say a bear is not a good conductor is not quite right. A lot of potential to carry static electricity.
Yeah.
And then,
Speaking
know,
of
as long as
static,
you're not
there's nothing
made of
static
rubber.
about this fight right here. Huge fight breaking out right here. Orgasmic building. Oh, no. All right, never mind.
Ah,
We go
they
to
know
a
what the
1v1.
people want.
They know what the people want. He missed one auto, and wow, Ruffian gonna go down to that burn. Oh, a lot of low health bars here from the Mall Stars.
Sorry,
I think-
Bud solo killed O-Dog in the top lane.
Yeah.
There was one misclicked auto from Notorious Bud. Almost.
Yeah, I think the problem here is that O-Dog has built items that are not exclusively armor, and that's a problem.
So, a Koi says Volley is a god, though, so he works like Thor. I didn't know that Volibear was a god. Did you guys?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
100%.
Freljordian demigod.
What?
Yeah, he's
As
Ornn's
is
brother.
Ornn. Yeah, him and Ornn are brothers. Wow, that's
Ornn
really
is a
good.
god, too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. God of the Forge.
Oh my god, of course. That makes sense. Are we gonna get a whole Pantheon, then? That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna blow your mind. We have a champion called Pantheon,
No way! What? That's
who is
wild.
also
Yeah,
a
there are
demigod.
multiple pantheons of gods. There
Not
are.
mentioned Pantheon, who is, I
Oh my
believe,
God.
Well, he's
Maybe
one of the
it's a god, too.
Targonian
one of the
aspects.
Targonian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a god of Targonian
Yeah.
war, right?
So yeah, Nivea is another Freljordian god, and Lysandra is like sort of their counter, their evil counter.
Yeah, she's like the wicked witch of the Freljord.
Are there
Yeah, but
any-
she's sort of ascended to a very high level of strength.
Because she's messing with the whatchamacallits.
Yeah, you know it, you love it.
Ooh, flash
So
forward
Dr.
here.
Forgenborn
Dr.
can't
Ooh.
escape everything.
He is locked up.
Maybe that's quite a bit of damage popping around. Oh, don't worry, everyone has his Zonias.
Yeah, I don't leave home without it.
Wait, are you telling me
Yep.
you have the ability to put yourself in a shiny golden stasis, and I've never seen it?
Yeah. Well, we've never been in the same place while I've been in
Mortal
crucial
danger.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the amount of times that I've considered assassinating you means that your instincts are quite off.
Or
Tell
my
you what,
defenses
there have
are
been a number
incredible.
of- or your defenses are incredible. Yeah.
Notorious Bud versus O-Dog once again. Nope. Turns right around. This is a classic Baron dance. We've got wards over the wall. They're trying to clear out that pink one. See, Tall Star's backing up right here. Maulstar trying to position, but Ho flashes right into the backline, and goodbye, Velveteen Sky. Let's see what happens here. O-Dog, the ult goes down. This is just a cleanup because there's your CC now. Dokimon
so
Master,
hot
Orgasmic
right now.
Dudes. Clears back up. Dr. Forgenborn maybe going a little bit too far there. Let's see. Still got 75% health. Can retreat, but this is, I mean, this is a 1v5 right here. If a champion could do it, it's Brand throwing every single one of his abilities into the Baron pit. We've seen it done before. Maybe not today, but it's happening. I think they're pretty
I think it's
safely gonna take
important
this
to
down.
note that the Tall Stars also do have 4 dragons stacked up here.
Yes.
They are quite strong, and we've got, approaching 3 minutes on our Drake timer here, and that, combined with this Baron, could be the closing of all these stores in the mall.
Yeah. The directed camera's well-timed sort of screen view of the sad Brand walking back alone sad is a good
Tail of the tape to
visual
that.
metaphor of the game.
Yep.
I am watching. Well, hold on. We'll talk about that.
Here's
in
the
a second,
1v2
'cause-
he's been waiting for.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. He definitely burned down by Velveteen Sky and O-Dog. Double the CC. Means viewer is not able to get out of there. I'm watching a D&D campaign right now where one of the characters is a...
Right now.
While we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm easily
Wildly
distractible.
unprofessional.
Where one of the characters, it's happening in sort of like a fantasy New York, and one of the characters is a Pact of the Blade Warlock. Oh, I believe Pact of the Blade Warlock, who is a Hot Topic manager. Just speaking of
Jesus
malls, it's fantastic. He has all those swords that they try to sell on Hot Topic. All right, wow, Ho going down right there. That was the CC that they needed. Oh, but Lonely Company on the back end right here. This might be a complete rout. A giant Birdman running
So
forward.
here's the the weapon we needed to give to birds was a lot of magic.
Oh,
Okay.
where guys
and-
make jukes just nailing this.
Yeah.
My God.
The only company making a good case for lifesteal demon magic being the weapon to give to birds.
Sure. Now, is it? Yeah. So can all birds make a pact with a demon?
It's a great
Or
question.
I think each would have to individually make
Didn't
a pact with
didn't
it.
Swain sort of grease himself up and like wrestle it into submission or something?
Stop.
He like
Is that the lore?
killed it with
Okay,
his
so
Is that
yeah,
the
I don't
lore
know
of
that.
Swain?
strategy. Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure he greased up and wrestled a demon until it cried uncle and gave in to his ways.
And it
Was
a
the
bird
greasing
demon
up an
together.
actual part?
Never underestimate
Listen,
the power of
regardless
the
of how much
South
grease was used, just the right amount today, because the Tall Stars have it. Game 1 goes to the Tall Stars. Ruffian gifting
Never
10 more
underestimate the
subs.
power of the
Oh my
Scout's
God.
code.
Onwards to Game 2. He shouts. And that is the direction that we all move. My God, Game 1 goes to the Tall Stars.
Never
They're now up
underestimate the
1-0.
power
If
of
they
the
win the next
Scout's
one, they'll take
code.
the series. And if they lose the next one, we'll be in an ARAM. I gotta say,
Ooh, tiny hands got one of them.
Really pulling for ARAM.
really pulling
Oh,
for
yeah.
an ARAM. I
Never
think
gonna be
it's,
honest with you,
underestimate the
Even if we
power
don't
of
get
the
ARAM,
Scout's
I might just want to
code.
see if these two teams want ARAM anyway.
there's I think there's a code normally where we try to be as biased as possible, but now
Never
I think it's safe to say
underestimate the
we're
power of
squarely
the
rooting.
Scout's
If you've ever
code.
wanted to see a completely biased cast, you're about to see one. We want to see that ARAM
Mall
happen.
Stars. Yeah, we want the Mall Stars to win.
Yeah, hard pull from all
Not
stars.
even a little bit close.
Never
Yeah, Tall Stars have
underestimate the
had their
power
moment
of
in
the
the sun.
Scout's code.
Yeah.
It's
Now
time for
we
that to
hate
end.
you.
Well, hold on. Let's maybe we don't have to take it that far, but
I feel comfortable taking it that
Never
far.
underestimate the
My
power
God.
of
Okay, so
the
now
Never
here's the thing.
underestimate
I
the
made the
Scouts.
lobby last time,
make it
and
again.
I guess I'll just do it again.
Absolutely.
Yep, Bigfoot, make the lobby.
Exactly.
All right, gentlemen. Good luck on the rest of the cast. I'm gonna hop off for now, but I may return if there is an ARAM afoot.
Well,
Oh,
the
you
channel's always open, and you have permission to come into it, so we couldn't stop you even if we wanted to.
All right,
Never
we'll see.
underestimate the
Fantastic.
Take it
power
easy.
of the Scout's code.
Goodbye.
That was-
Enjoy your weird fancy water.
Flow Snake, a man who really wants to arm birds with melee weapons.
Never underestimate the
Flow
power
Snake, a
of
man
the
who
Scout's
needs no
code.
extraduction. What is it when you leave? An
Huh.
introduction is when you come. What is the opposite?
Is it also a eulogy? Let me look up the
Nope.
definitions to some words here.
But the prefix "u" could be helpful. It
Right,
could be
exactly.
a introduction. What's
That's
the
a
opposite of
good
an
question.
Chat,
if
chat.
you...
What's the opposite of an introduction?
So hold on.
Oh, never
Hold
mind.
on.
Sorry.
A
Emily says outroduction.
A usual. Oh, well, that's way less exciting. A eulogy is a speech or a piece of writing that praises someone or something highly. Typically, someone who has just died. It doesn't have to be.
Typically.
So you can give out eulogies all the time. Know this here and now. Any compliment you give is a eulogy. Psychopathic Poro, thank you so much, being the newest investor in the LBLCS.
It is actually an outroduction though, and Loud Thoughts in the chat is agreeing, because when you think about songs have like intros and outros,
Yes.
and so like intro short for introduction, outro short for outroduction, I suppose. So here, goodbye, Flow Snake, a man who needs no outroduction, but a
You
man
nailed
who
it.
deserves a eulogy.
And you know what? He's got nice hair, and that's my eulogy for him.
Well, yeah, there you go. That is a good summation to boil down the existence of Flow Snake. Man has nice hair.
I mean, I can go on if we have to.
No, I think that's enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Low budget LCS says I give myself a eulogy every day in the shower. Is that you or is that Beans? It's either you or Beans.
No, I don't know.
believe it's
I don't
Beans.
know who it is.
I believe Beans currently perhaps has access to low budget LCS. Oh, it could also be Buggleberry.
Yes, many people have access. If you do ever see the low budget LCS channel, type. It's a fun game to try and guess.
Yeah, I think there are 4 or 5 people who have access to it.
I'm gonna move some things around real quick.
Oh, hang on. I'm getting a question from our boss. You know him, you love him. Huckleberry.
Oh. It seems like a sound bite was used to play Sensei Randall's Intermediate Karate Squadron. I didn't hear a sound. If anyone else heard a sound and they knew what it was, let me know. Was it the Tall Stars 1-1? All right. Let's see. Stars. Got this. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I'm pretty sure I changed it. RK Waterski says very quietly, but yes.
Okay, so I'm talking to Bugger right now, and he's saying that the final poll of the prediction, he was curious what the correct winner. Now, I said I was partially correct because I got the mythic wrong, but I got the legendaries correct. And it seems like he is making the final call that I was correct. So for the 89% of you who doubted me, never speak to me again.
Oh my God. Overwhelming votes against. What are we waiting for here?
And Ruffian for the person who
did
supported
they stay
me.
on the same sides?
God, you're just my best friend in the whole world now.
I think I moved things when they didn't need to be moved.
You know what? I think that's probably the best, the funniest version of what could have possibly happened.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh.
Who has not been invited? We need to. We're missing one person in the invitations. We're missing what? We're missing. Who's
Someone
not
with a
here?
hot take in the analyst desk right now.
Can we? Bugberry, great question. What color is Tall Stars?
I'm gonna bring on.
I don't actually know yet.
Well, you think about that. I'm gonna bring on Dutch
see.
Krampus here, who says he's got a
Oh,
hot
yeah.
take straight from our analyst desk. It's a nice suit you're wearing, Dutch.
Yeah, love a Dutch Krampus.
Welcome to the consulate.
You know, I do love blue suede suits, so I'm glad you both are enjoying it.
As do we. It's incredible.
Yeah, so I just wanted to hop in here. Thank you for having me, by the way. It's
Oh,
an
of
honor
course.
and a privilege.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So my hot take here is that that was a great game. Obviously, we had a lot of battles going on in the bot lane, but for this team to come back and win, to make it a 1-1 that we all are hoping for, O-Dog needs to get on Scion. I think that if O-Dog gets on his Prio champ Scion, I think top lane goes a different way, and I think that is their path to victory.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Do you think this is something that's going to happen because he has great ability and skill on Scion, and he can bring that to bear against the Notorious BUD, or do you think it's a just like the kit? What about that brings him a victory?
So if you are no stranger to the LBLCS Discord community channel, you will know that there are a few big advocates for Scion. O-Dog and Way Too Large are definitely the biggest
Loudest
in
voices.
that department. Yeah, loudest voices. And I think O-Dog has the brain wrinkles needed to pull off some crazy Scion builds that will somehow, and I can't say exactly how, don't want to give too much here, but somehow
Never
counter
underestimate the power of the
Bud's
Scout's code.
crazy laning abilities.
I think that's more than reasonable. I think, my number one rule with League of Legends is that weird works. It always does. You always lose to the thing that you're like, wait, hold on. What's going on here? The other person's familiar with it. You're not. Oh, also, congrats to Clutch FG, who subscribed for 14 months now. And he had a little subscriber note with it that said eggs.
Yeah. So let me just to clear things up. Tall Stars is now red side, correct? Bugleberry was asking me Oh, he's already made the thing. Fantastic.
All right, well, I'll let you guys get into draft, but thank you for taking my
Keep an
opinion
eye
here.
out for the Scion, and if
Absolutely.
Scion is picked, tell him what he wins. LeChance.
It's over. It's over if Sion's in.
Dutch Krampus, you win a cooking kit for 2. We're going to be
Oh,
mailing
yes.
that and a bunch of pressure cookers. That's right. A truck fell over on the Jersey Highway, and we were able to scramble out there and grab as many pressure cookers off the back of it as we could, and we're going to be mailing them all to you.
That would be a dream. I'm
Some
hoping
work,
to win.
some don't. It's up to you to find out which are which.
Some work, some don't, but they're all stolen. And with that, thank you so much, Dutch Krampus,
Thank you
for
having
coming
me.
on the desk.
Okay, 10
Thanks, guys.
seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna go get another adult beverage or another
for it.
coriander, so I can do these 10 seconds that Kyle has just bought. Oh, and so is.
Oh yeah, I'm cracking another Poland Spring over here. Low budget LCS says they have infinite channel points, by the way, so get ready. That sounds like Buggleberry Finn. Now I know what you're thinking. They've chosen to put some in an audio format. They've chosen drinking as Kyle. Oh, Kyle. It's 10 seconds. That's a lot of dead air. We've got to reconsider this stuff.
Oh
wait.
my God!
Yeah, Ruffian. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Okay, so while you're drinking your Poland Spring, I've been drinking. Well, I just finished the other 6-pack I have, but now I'm having a
Kevin has allergies.
Brooklyn
Says, can I
East
offer you a
IPA.
nice eggnog? A nice egg during the trying time. Sorry, my mind was still on drinks. Is that another? Wait, is it every single one of these emotes right here? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
We have got to reconsider the time constraint on this. We'll do it.
I also think it's garbage that Buggleberry is just on the Twitch account that has unlimited
Yeah.
channel points.
Listen, we'll get him back.
In fact,
one
I
day.
think so. Here's the
You know, he tried to order
Buggleberry, here's
5,000
the
crickets
deal.
to my home once. Sorry, what were you
if
saying?
you're if you have infinite. Oh, I remember that. I tried to help. If you're using infinite channel points to use all these emotes, it has to be mutually assured destruction. So if low budget LCS does one, Buggleberry has to also use those seconds as well.
We'll figure out how to sort of balance out this Cold War style escalation.
Now I have a really important question for chat that's going to affect my next few hours pretty closely. Getting hungry and I'm going to order something on Grubhub. And I need chat to tell me the kind of food that I want to eat right now.
So just chat
So
hit
that
us
I
up
can
with
order it.
all. Let's get the
Yeah,
broad
please
genres.
let me know what to eat. Tall Stars, which is the Bud Dokimon Master How Orgasmic Juke's Lonely Company team won game 1. M6.
Never underestimate the power of the Scouts Code.
Ooh, old no name. Thanks so much for subscribing on a 10-month stretch right there. Glad I could make it to watch. Also to see Bud prove the old Rammus with Thornmail counter wrong. Yeah, we've been saying that for a long time now, and he turned it on its head. But we're gonna see a Scion in the next game, is what Dutch Krampus is predicting. And I'm just briefly glancing at everything right here.
Ruffian, you are on Mall Stars. Keegan Bogalski is making vegetable soup. Venmo me. I don't. What kind of vegetables are in there?
Wait, is Ruffian on Mall
It's
Stars?
broad. Yeah, I think so.
I'm
Well, right now, your scoreboard says both sides are Tall Stars and both sides have won one game.
No, it doesn't.
It does on the stream.
Oh no, it's gonna change in a hot second.
Okay.
Okay. So is it? Listen, chat. All right,
I've
I
decided
know
on
what you're
Chinese
thinking.
food, by the way.
I know what you're thinking.
Chat.
We've lost track of what team is what. And you're right.
Yeah.
And you're right. If
not
anyone
important.
remembers which team is which, that'll be fantastic. Was it Hose on? Okay. So I should have switched them. No. No.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yes?
Blue side won last game,
Okay.
and now they've swapped sides.
Okay, I'll switch them again. Here we go, guys.
Can someone
Last
unmod me? Yeah, I'll do it. I got you. Actually, I think Bugbear is the only person who can do that. Yeah, I can ban you and I can time you out, but I can't unmod you. It's gonna be whoever's on the low budget account, which I think is Bugleberry. That's really funny. Yeah, you can't. So fun fact, you can't, and I am dealing with this as well. You can't gamble on the stream polls if you are a mod on the stream. So it's pretty sad.
We can
for
gamble
us.
now?
Yeah, you can gamble channel points on stream polls. Well,
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
because you're a channel mod. Neither can I.
Well, congratulations.
Troy, Old No Name is
MCS.
asking for a demotion so that he can gamble.
Absolutely. Yeah, we can dole those out for sure. MCX, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the LCS community. It's a wild one. It's a weird one. And we're happy that you're a part of it.
Well,
Ruffian highlighted
we'll see
his
what you have
message.
to offer. I'm lukewarm on it for now.
D33ZYG says, I put it all on Bud. We don't
mean,
blame
that's
you.
smart.
We talk about him
Yeah.
a lot because it's hard not to. We have few players who sort of live their play style through an item or through items. And I mean, he did. There are some great. If you check out our YouTube channel, which I've been assured exists, you can see some crazy games where Bud pulled off that lifesteal. In some ways, this is kind of like a retirement party, but that doesn't take away from all the other amazing stars that we've got in this game because there are so many.
Yes.
Velveteen Sky and Orgasmic Jukes just burst onto the scene. The very first game that Velveteen Sky played, we dubbed him
Huge
the
Velveteen Sky fan.
Prophet of CC. The man just went off on Zyra and Leona.
There's a reason Leona in a troll game still got banned 2 games in a row. Because even if we're having a 4-fun series, you still don't want Velveteen Sky and Leona.
Sorry, retirement party for Bud. Not because he's leaving or dying, just that his items got removed from the game. So he's
Nobody panic.
Yeah, he's still very much fine.
Yeah. So Ruffian is answering some questions for some of our new joiners, which we really appreciate as the honorary CEO of this league. But yes, you can join the Discord. There will be tryouts for new teams, or you can just join. It's up to the captain of those teams. The next season is going to start sometime after Christmas. Right now, we're doing sort of our end of season celebrations and festivities. Our finals were last weekend. This weekend, we're doing our all-star events. We're going to have some sort of for fun, jokey events in between now and the start of the next season while the teams build themselves. Join the Discord. There's a free agent channel that you can post in if you want to get picked up by a team, or you can look for teams trying to pick up other players. Some may have tryouts. Some might just, want to talk to you. I don't know. It's up to the captain of those teams. But we have a lot of spirited teams looking for people right now. So join up. You will almost certainly find a spot somewhere. I hesitate to say. I do not hesitate to say because there have been, I don't know. I mean, I want to say
There are so many teams right
like
now.
20
Yeah.
teams that have been created in the last week and a half.
Yeah, so folks need manpower, so this is definitely the time to buy.
Yeah. And speaking of buy, what are your thoughts about InSync?
So glad that was the transition. It's a great question. I had a babysitter when I was a young lad who loved InSync and Backstreet Boys. We listened to their songs all the time. Jackie and Monster says Panther Corps is recruiting. Yeah, if you're recruiting for your teams right now, type your team in the chat and we'll give you guys a shout out. Panther Corps
is also a sick name. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Also lends itself very well to a good logo or a very bad logo. If you
we try to make
it in MS
logos,
Paint.
or if you have a logo that you like, we use.
And if you don't make one, I'll make a really bad one in MS Paint for you.
So it seems like we're gonna have a pause the second we get into this game because
It wouldn't be an LBLCS event without it.
Exactly. Because there was a crash, top crash. Don't worry about it. You're all good. D33ZYG says just.
Oh my God, I'm getting
man.
1,000 messages.
I have some surprises this season.
Okay. Bugbear sent me a lot of messages frantically, and then it was a real roller coaster of emotions for me. But everything's fine. Don't
exactly what people say
worry.
when things aren't fine. Now, yo, Aram Pog. But yeah, no, there's a ton of space in the LBLCS. We're reformatting things so that we can
To accommodate for that the
Absolutely.
increase in of
And
players.
once again, the admins are not a series of AIs
very
that have
elaborate.
gained souls and communicated with each other. My Siri just turned on right there, so that was distressing. Yeah. So
Because if we were, we'd tell you. Because it's illegal not to.
because it's
Right?
illegal
If you ask if we're
Never
a series of
underestimate
AIs
the power
tied
of the
together
Scouts
by
Code.
wires, then
Uh,
we have to tell you.
thank you, Clutch, for gifting 5 tier 1 subs
Never underestimate
to
the
everyone right
power
there.
of the
Macho
Scouts
Melon,
Code.
Ocean of Fault, Clutch Religion TV, which seems to be related somehow. I don't know. Oh, the Quaz, of course, an old favorite, and Hexilion,
Never underestimate
which is
the
sort of
power
like a
of the
cool
Scouts
superhero
Code.
or villain name.
Yeah, I'd like to make a quick shout out to old No Name, who spent 5 hard-worked minutes in
Never
chat trying to tell
underestimate the
Buckleberry to
power of
demote
the
him
Scouts
so that he could
Code.
gamble, and then immediately upon getting demoted and being able to gamble, picks the wrong team.
Never
Nice work.
underestimate the
Well,
power of the
mistakes
Scouts
happen.
Code.
Big sad.
Big sad indeed. So we've covered that we're not computers. We've talked about arming birds with melee weapons. We've talked about the LBLCS's new charity, Tank for Tots, where we
Yep.
give
Arm
a tank
small
to
children.
a child in need. Ooh, gum-flavored rice just followed us and is the newest investor in the LBLCS.
Oh, I hate that.
I love that. That's
Please,
so
nope,
good.
get out. Nope. I don't want him.
Don't listen
I
to
don't
Bigfoot.
like that.
No,
I
no.
do not. It makes my whole body tense up thinking about gum flavored rice.
Yeah, he makes you
Just
feel
the
something.
idea of
He makes
just
you
the idea
feel
of-
something.
it's like
Makes
like
you
what's
feel
the,
alive.
I just am assuming the flavor is like mint, and I'm just like picturing going for a nice.
I'm imagining.
I
double.
also just ordered like a bunch of rice in my dinner,
Put some
and I'm
gum in
gonna
it.
like take a bite, and it's gonna. I don't.
Put
you
some
can
gum in
leave.
that rice.
Everyone else can say gum flavored rice. Get out of here. Goodbye.
It's delicious.
Oh no.
It's a fantastic username. I'll tell you what.
Well, it's gotten the
Sneezy
people
says,
talking.
"What
It's
the fuck
provocative.
is flavored rice?"
Yeah,
I think
it's a nightmare, is what it is.
I think it's pretty straightforward. What
Put your gum in your rice. No, that's just horrifying.
So we got to pause right out of the gate.
Yep.
Now you knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
Yep.
Let me put this. What is it? Time controls. It's time controls.
Melted cheese is the gum that holds my rice together. Zellius, what is wrong with you too?
Zelius. I love that. I love that. That's what cheese is. Oh my god. Hot take, guys. Cheese? Is cheese just gum? No.
No.
No,
What?
that's crazy.
What? You said
Is
that in the
cheese
tone
just
of
gum?
a man discovering
gum.
something.
Cheese and rice is good. I don't know what you mean, man. Yeah, no, Zelius knows what's up. Mighty Support also says Buggleberry Finn, aka Bug Fanatic, is a commentator for the LBLCS that is often ridiculed for his squeakiness and questionable game knowledge. He is specifically known for his Ornn, One Trick Pony, and Low Silver Solo Queue. Something I'm really excited for is for all these newcomers to see all of our fun copy pastas. I really liked one that was happening the other night, which was akin to the idea that all of these viewers are one account.
Well, in the same way the admin are not one hive mind of robotics and circuitry, all of the viewers are not one account.
Our official account is telling Mighty Support to eat a bag of bags.
30 seconds until
And Mighty Support is complying. I love this death ball that we're seeing right here from the Mall Stars.
Smart.
Mall Stars walking up around the corner here. Of course, CEO, Ruffian in there as well with Dr. Forgenborn, who's on Master Yi, which is great. Now, they've been spotted out by wards. Francois, Velveteen Sky. Bullet in the Mind. Thank you so much for the follow. Another great username. Oh my god, they just started posting copy pastas. Yes, this is...
That
yes.
bullet username is fine because it doesn't make me want to dry heave, so I'm gonna allow that one. You can stay. You're chill.
I gotta read this. Highlighted, by the way. Do not trust the man who wrote the post above. He's a known charlatan and snake oil salesman of the highest order. I have it on good authority that Buggleberry Finn's amazing miracle cure and super tonic does not remove mega acne. In fact, it increases it and gives it sentience. What's that? Oh, he doesn't sell a tonic. Oh, I've been drinking expired Josta soda. Okay, well maybe he's telling the truth. If you'll excuse me, I must go see a physician.
As I started reading that, I was like, that fits very neatly into your voice. That sounds like a thing you'd say. And then I remembered it was the thing you did say. I was like, okay, everything seems right with the world now. Or someone vying for a job as the chance speechwriter has really captured your voice.
Yeah, I was responding to Buggleberry Finn's post to recruit players, and I just thought it was important that I post that warning.
That he's just a goddamn liar.
That is a charlatan and a snake oil salesman for the highest order. Now,
I like the idea
O-Dog,
that snake oil salesmen have their own order of things. That there's just
yeah,
like a guild.
There's a league of them.
Yeah, I suppose a league is bad. Guilds seem to have some sort of positive and heroic tilt to them, while leagues can go either way.
Yeah, that is Buggleberry Finn on the official account because he says you could never sell as much snake oil as me. Waffle says, this is a pretty common one, folks. Think you're a true LBLCS fan? I don't miss a stream. I never miss channel point chest. Oop, there's a duel happening. Notorious Bud does take a tower shot. Let's see what O-Dog can do about it. Of course, he is down a level. Ooh, giant ball of sticky gum-flavored rice being thrown by Francois right there, and Dokimon Master forced to flash, goes down. Look at this, Nunu Master Yi.
To the Nunu.
And Ho's gotta get the Ho out of there. That didn't work. So this is a pretty common one. Think you're a true LBLCS fan? I don't miss a stream. Never miss a channel point chest. Look at this highlighted message. I toss these out like candy. You can't even imagine having this amount of disposable income. If you're a true fan, you'll highlight all your messages.
I like the idea that it says disposable income, but I don't actually think you can buy channel points.
Yeah,
I don't actually think there's a... Can you?
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Yeah, that's just stuff you get. Ooh, here it
really,
is. Ooh, Ho knocked up all that sticky gum-flavored rice. He's taken out by Dr.
Forgenborn is making me want to go play as a Master
Yeah,
Yi.
Dr. Forgenborn's putting on a clinic. Here we go, Orgasmic Duke's taken down. Ooh.
Is Red Side cursed?
Ooh la la. Keegan Buglaski says I crapped LeChance's pants. That doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it makes sense if you really
LCS
think
says,
about it.
"Oh,
I
you
can
gotta
confirm
go
it.
back to the base." That's what I should have said. Well done, Buggleberry. Ooh, here we go. Francois does miss his ball of gum-flavored rice, but Dr. Forgenborn still gets it. This is gonna be a disgusting Master Yi.
Yeah, he's gone Dark Harvest, which is an interesting choice, but he already has 3 stacks, so I think it's kind of working out for him a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Conquer is still, or Press the Attacker might still be the way to go, but I'm not gonna question it because it's working. This Nunu is everywhere.
Oh my god, Francois is saying, you know what I didn't have enough of last game? Was Nunu. I was gonna say gum-flavored rice.
A win?
I mean, there's 5 kills now. We're 5 minutes in. This is... the Mall Stars are really, really earning it this game. Oh my goodness.
The Mall Stars have, you know what? They were tired yesterday because it was from yesterday last game because it was Black Friday, and now they've recuperated, and now the Mall Stars are here to play.
Yeah, now it's Small Business Saturday, and the Mall Stars are here to show up. Not that the mall is small business, but maybe
there are some
small businesses in
not
malls.
many.
Oh, O-Dog, you're so close to getting that last.
Yeah, that's just
Now I would have
heartbreaking.
greeted for that for sure, but
Absolutely.
probably the right thing to do to not.
Also, absolutely.
Bud going down to half health. This Malphite, not the
Bud's
Scion
fighting a big
Dutch
wave.
Krampus promised us, but let's see. Ooh, Bud getting him
I
low.
think-
Let's see if he can. Oh my goodness. Well done from O-Dog.
It's because he didn't have any
Here we
life steal
go.
yet.
Velveteen Sky taking some of the damage here. Ruffian trying to get some tank down. The exhaust comes out, but it stops him from Orgasmic Jukes dying. The heal comes out. Orgasmic Jukes is alive. Oh boy, Dr. Forgenborn.
Oh no.
No way. Dr.
That is fourth or fifth
Forgenborn.
stack.
What a
This is fourth
guy.
stack.
Oh, a flash away. Oh, and he uses the turret as an extension of his body. And
But
who is
here
it?
comes
That's
the
right.
new.
Big ball of goo coming here. He knocks up Orgasmic
Chomp.
Jukes, chomps him
Yeah.
up.
Oh, he's gonna get-
Or sorry, Ruffian may have gone too far.
Yum.
Francois gets a double kill right there, and Ruffian just plays DDR. Well done, Ruffian. My God. Can't juke those. Can't juke tower shots.
Yeah, so Marstar says, you know what? We're just gonna. We really want to ARAM. We're ready. We're ready for the ARAM.
Now, once again, it is blue side taking all of these dragons.
This is a Christian.
Yeah,
Are you reading that
I
chat
just
in the
saw
group?
that. Some back and forth in the all chat, and Oda shutting it down by saying, "Guys, please, this is a Christian league." We've never talked about this before, but if you look back in all of our casts, we've left very subtle hints. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I mean,
I don't know about
Malphite's a
this.
big
for
boy.
Bud.
I don't know if Bud
Yeah.
can turn this around here. Let's see.
He's
Odog-
got ult still. Yeah, goodbye.
God, this is so aggressive. 13 kills, 14 kills, 7 minutes. Boba every day. Welcome to the
Francois
LBLCS.
putting on a real clinic.
We're glad to have you here. Flo Sneezy says rock solid. Flo Sneezy also says win trading for an ARAM. Maybe, man. Maybe. But hey, we don't care enough because this is a show match to double check that. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we made a rule against that for show matches. So
Nope. I don't even know if we made a rule against that for regular matches.
we have.
No, we definitely did.
Now Keegan Boglowski, I haven't even been reading his messages, but that hasn't deterred him in the slightest. Still on the same sort of logical narrative.
Well, he is
train that he's
first.
been on. He is
Oh,
first.
goodbye.
But Orgasmic Jukes also first to go down right
This is a
here.
good dive. This is a
Ruffian.
clean
That
dive.
was really clean. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this
and
is a
Dr.
4-fun match,
Forgenborn.
but that was really clean from All Stars.
Oh my
Holy crap.
God, guys! This is insane. This, 16 to 1, 9 minutes into the game. Dr. Forgenborn back here.
I'm
I am
Man.
stunned. Do we
This is-
have FF at 10? Says Flo Sneezy. Do we have a pre-20 win? Low budget LCS, if you can set that prediction up, you should definitely do it.
if there ever was a game to do it.
League is now Jin wins. Yes. In this series, in the meta that's been created here, the meta which can't. Oh my God.
You.
Dr.
All
Forgenborn.
right, so just a quick Dark Harvest update. He's got 6, I believe. Yeah, he's got 6 Dark Harvest stacks now. Pretty good.
Ooh, let's see. O-Dog immediately turns, takes out Notorious Bud, and now it's just
God.
a 1v1 Malphite verse.
Kindred is super weak
Kindred.
right now, by the way.
Absolutely. Yeah, very much weak. Let's see if O-Dog can get those cooldowns back. Oh, but a
Oh,
great
baited.
ult right there. Ooh, but Francois here
Wait,
to finish it off.
the chomp,
Oh,
wait
wait,
for the
let's
chomp,
see.
wait for the
Hold
chomp.
on. The Karthus ult coming down as well. Oh my God. Oh, so close. Flo Sneezy once again saying rock solid every time that Malphite ults. The man loves Malphite. What can I say?
Francois.
Francois. Oh my God, look at that health regen. That was insane.
Yeah, it's Nunu's crazy.
Yeah, it's tightest Nunu ult I've ever seen. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, that was really, really clean.
And folks, we are barreling towards a tiebreaker ARAM, which is
Yeah,
gonna be wild.
I mean, at the risk of a caster curse, I think Red Team coming back from this deficit would be a historic event.
Yeah, that would be wild. I'd love to see that too. hey, I'm not mad about any situation now because we either get to see an insane comeback or we get to see an ARAM tiebreaker. Let's see Francois getting out of there. Ooh, but O-Dog's here.
The tower shot.
Bud flashes forward, goes down, but who's in the corner? It's Ho. Ho. Oh no, he misses it, but he gets the kill. Well done.
Hard to mess that up. Cleans it up. O-Dog, his ult's almost up, and here's Dr. Forgenborn.
Oh no.
Oh, in the waiting arms of Dr. Forgenborn for his 7th Dark Harvest stack.
Friends, normally you want to trust your physicians, but when it's Dr. Forgenborn and he's wielding a katana,
It's cruel. Cruel.
it's, I want to get out of that situation. Well, let's see. I mean, oh my god, it's just a buck wild 24 kills. Oh no. Ruffian lands such a clean and so good with the Nautilus ult and the Jin ult. Well done. Just the coordination. Oh, not enough of the ignite.
Oh, he gets it with a W.
Gets it, and now Nunu's here. Big ball of gum-flavored rice right in. Ho dives in right here. Velveteen's guy going low, but let's see the Kindred going low as well. Is the ult going to come out? It's not yet. Dokimon Master still up, and not anymore. 29 kills in 12 minutes. This has got to be an LBLCS record.
I mean, yeah, I think that's 29 kills in 12 minutes is, I think, absolutely a record.
Absolutely. 100%.
And they're not even slowing down on the objectives. That's still 2 dragons and a Rift Herald over to the Mall Stars.
To the Mall Stars, yes. The
Mall
Tall Stars won the first game of the series,
Right,
of
yes.
course.
Oh.
25-4. It's anyone's game. Here we go. Lonely Company just fully unable to get out of that situation. I mean, this is just... And they get all the plates, and they're gonna get this tower too. I think
It's incredible.
if there was going to be a comeback, that would be amazing. I'm not. Oh, Kyle says hot take. You should be able to queue into towers as ye. Listen, I'm not one to argue with you on that. And Dokimon Master dove under tower, but he's got just the ult for this. Is he going to be able to get out? I don't believe so. Dr. Forkenborn resets the tower aggro, and they take down that tower as well. Lonely Company, a poor Vigar. Lonely is right, but he's doing a great job. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. He can rest easy knowing that was fantastic right there. O-Dog is actually going to go pretty low. Let's see. Ruffian. Oh, okay. Ho might be able to take Ruffian out right here.
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's got him. Velveteen's got him.
But at what cost? Oh my
God. They're just never alone. Francois playing out of his mind. 31-5.
Hot take, you should be able to queue into towers as E. Kyle, that's the most insane thing I've ever heard. What's wrong with you, Kyle?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bud. Oh, gosh.
How the turntables.
Absolutely. Fully rock solid right there. Flashes over the walls. I respect it. You got to get the kills somewhere.
Absolutely.
They drew a line at the blue buff. Said, listen. Rock solid. There it is.
Rock solid.
All right. Oh.
Whew, that was
Versus
quick. Got my
O-Dog.
already.
Level 9 versus level 11. Jumps forward, deals 0 damage to O-Dog.
I don't know about this one.
Blitzcrank, question mark. Curious Blitzcrank emote there, the appropriate one.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good emote.
Yeah, it's just a curious little. Ooh, let's see. Can Dr. Forgenborn do this? He
I still
absolutely
think we
can.
win this. Yeah.
Let's see. Heals up, goes into his Q. Both of them taken down.
That's 11 Dark Harvest decks.
I mean,
he saw this
and
coming.
dabbing
There aren't
penguin
any.
emote.
Normally, Master E's will go
Oh,
for
and they tag
Conqueror,
Bud.
but there are no extended fights here. He's playing E as an assassin.
Yeah. Everyone's
O-Dog
an
is
assassin. Oh my god.
On the other side of the map.
Rock solid indeed. This is revenge if I've ever seen it. 41 kills in 15 and a half minutes. Just, you know, normally we try to provide you, here at the low budget LCS, we try to provide you with the hardest hitting level of insight and speculation. But our speculation here is that one of these teams has 36 kills and the other has 5.
I don't actually think that's speculation.
Did he?
I'm gonna hazard a guess that that's factually correct.
Oh, poor Lonely Company. All alone as the rest of his team runs forward. Poor Vigar, and geez, O-Dog still alive. He does go
all right.
down.
They shut down.
But now, Dr. Forkenborg, can he get away? Can he get away? Let him go. Let him go.
he can't.
Oh.
Oh, maybe. Oh, oh.
No.
I don't even know. Why? The hype.
Don't even.
I don't know.
Don't even hope.
Just doing it. Trying.
Oh my God,
Oh, now
over the
this
wall.
is definitely a dead Jin, though.
Let's see. Can Jin get out of this? Probably not, but look at that damage, huh? Look at the damage, huh? Look at the damage, huh?
Oh my God.
He got out of it. He killed them both.
I'm sitting on my floor right now.
That is wild. Dr. Forkenborn says.
You know, and I gave you a bunch of crap for like cursing them earlier.
I'm just saying, this
I
is.
said that's
Oh my
Jin.
God, they're just choosing to fight again. Dr. Forkenborn waiting for cooldowns. Is he going to go back in? I seriously think he can turn this. Francois does go down. Shutdown goes to Kindred. Let's see Dr. Forkenborn fuse in and goodbye.
He just needs to get some
Karthus
autos to
is
reset, but I
down.
think
Let's see.
he's
He
gonna
has to
die.
go invisible. Oh, doesn't dodge it. Shutdown does go to the Karthus. Orgasmic Jukes put $1,000 in his pocket. Bope says, "What the fuck? Am I playing the same Jin?" Yeah, man. It's ridiculous.
So I'd like to know. I don't know what the significance of this is, but Mall Stars have 43 kills and 43,000 gold.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, something about the Illuminati or something.
That's. Yeah, man,
Oh,
definitely.
no.
Ooh, I
Oh,
like. No, no, this was on
That's
purpose.
smart. No,
This
no,
was on
it's-
purpose. Look at
It's
that.
a gap closer.
Look at that. It was a gap closer, a delayed gap closer. Brilliant. Oh my God.
Oh, no,
Oh
don't
my
even.
God.
Oh,
Leave that
God.
Vigar alone. Stop bullying him.
All right.
Oh, thank God. All right, Lonely Company gets the kill. First kill of the game. Rock solid.
Rock solid.
197 on that Vigar, of course. Or sorry, 191. My bad. Did say the wrong number. 44-9. You heard that right. 53 kills. Is this the highest one-sided kill game? We've got somebody on stats
I'll
usually.
tell you what.
Another kill
False
there
Rock
from
throwing
Ruffian.
down, like 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Oh my
and,
God.
And they can catch up.
Oh my God, Ruffian.
Look at that.
Just,
Oh, look at that. The tower has about as many kills as the test.
just so strong. Ruffian flashing over, gets the kill. Quadra kill for the Jin.
It's favorite. That's basically a pentakill.
60 kills in this game so far. 49, of course. We are approaching the viewership of this of this stream. You know it's a wild game when it's a kill per viewer.
And when it's 3 kills, more than 3 kills a minute.
Yeah, we are rocketing towards this ARAM. Just a couple P's and Q's to be minded here. Just need to put the stamp on the envelope, and it's gonna be out the door. Just a minute.
What?
Yeah, man, it's a common saying. Ooh, another Malphite ult. Ho hitting him with the confused Blitzcrank. Let's see if he can get away. Most certainly
I
cannot.
had my emotes turned on. I just realized when I had my emotes turned on. This is a huge mistake for my viewing experience.
Oh yeah, you gotta. You gotta.
Why? Where did I turn them on? How did I turn them off?
I don't know, man.
What?
Imagine Sunfire Aegis being balanced.
Why?
Okay, this might be the end of it right here. Dr.
Well, to be
Forkenborg
honest, I think
going
it's a little bit more than
super
Sunfire.
wild. Let's see if he
turn it back
survives this. He does. Dr. Forkenborg going back to heal up, but a flash forward. Dokimon Monster gets the kill right there. In return is taken down. Orgasmic Jukes walking up with the Karthus, getting all that AoE damage down. Let's see. Francois tanking. O-Dog down to half health, but so is Orgasmic Jukes. And let's see. That last tower's not going to put him down low. Ho actually going to try and take him on and able to get that kill. A shutdown goes onto the Camille. And let's see. Uh-oh. Ruffian's got a bunch of fish in the barrel here. Let's see who can get one kill at least. Orgasmic Jukes, despite the low health bars of his enemies, actually, sorry, he kills them. Oh no. But the only one who's left is Ruffian. The exhaust comes off. That's a lot of damage. And Lonely Company gets the kill.
That exhaust saved that whole game for them.
Wild.
So now they can come back, I think.
Wild. Oh, Flo Sneezy says, LeChance trivia, where does Mind Your P's and Q's come from? I won't Google it. I won't Google it. I think Mind Your P's and Q's comes from, I want to say it's like early 20th century.
I think it's colonial.
Okay, we've got colonial, we've got early 20th century. I'm going to say that it is something to do with food. Something along those lines. Flo Sneezy, hit us up with that answer when you can. Dokimon Master.
Like Latin involved, perhaps, or not. I mean, who can say?
Lolho
There either
says
is or it's not Latin involved.
it's a reminder to pay your
bar tab.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, so it's a reminder to pay your bar tab, pints and quarts, and that's how they served beer. And speaking of serving, served up on a platter right there, O-Dog gets 2 with his ultimate. They're going to take this tower down. I mean, the game is all but over. Dr. Forgenborn dives the Nexus.
Yeah, there are 4 players on all cards that have double-digit kills.
Flashing back, gets the kill on Velveteen Sky. O-Dog low, but so is Ho. And the O's have it. Yeah, something along those lines. Let's see. Bud flashing forward. Maybe got his eyes on the O-Dog. Misses the CC there, but he does get the kill. Ruffian, of course, is just a 16-2 and 8 Jin. Hard to stop that, and they're going to walk up.
I think that's going to be the game.
Maybe. There's still a chance that they get out of this.
Can they come? Well, hang on.
Lonely Company 1v2 here. Let's see. Going forward, this is going to be wild. A CC landed by Ruffian. He gets the kill on Orgasmic Jukes. Lonely Company still has all of his health, but as we've learned, that doesn't mean anything. And the game goes to the Mall Stars. Folks, it is 1-1, and in this all-star event, we are going straight to an ARAM.
We're going to an ARAM. Oh, boy. Now this is exciting.
Game 3, baby.
Baby.
Now let's just glance at these damage charts real quick. Yup, it's bonkers. I am actually surprised Malphite outdamaged the Jin there.
Proud of this Karthus. Way to be.
Absolutely. Something just happened. Dutch Krampus just cheered ARAM with 2 cheer whales. Which are an endangered species that can be found in the Arctic.
They look, they're like narwhals, but also like
ZZZEBBB says, I want a chance face cam. Listen, we're still low budget, and we've got to fix some people's mics first before we get to the next level.
Yeah, we're looking into hiring court reporters to draw sketches of us as we cast.
I will not talk about an idea that I had, but yes.
Not going well.
This is a real true fact. By the way, you should set up that ARAM because you've been doing all that. Real true fact, we had a literal studio that Bugleberry, Finn, and I were going to cast out of for the finale of not this last season, but the season before it. But then a pesky little thing called the coronavirus came along, and we had to cancel all those plans. So here we are. Spectating some tiebreaker ARAMs.
Wait, should this be blind pick or should this be? I put it as tournament draft.
For an ARAM?
Yeah, it's not actually an ARAM. They have predetermined list. Okay, so I'm gonna need Bugleberry to help here. Is that him? If that
Draft is good.
Oh my god!
He's been in the corner the whole time. Did you not see him?
I just entered because I heard it on stream. No, tournament draft is good because if someone DCs, you can pause.
Great. So can you please explain to the viewers and also the people running this how this is going to work?
We know, but the crowd needs to know.
Yeah, okay. So how this works, this one right here, the thing that you're doing right now.
Mhm.
I went on to Ultimate Bravery and I just clicked reroll a bunch of times really fast. 9 times to be exact. I got 10 champions. And then I just sent those 10 champions to each captain so they know who they get to pick from. And that's the whole thing. That's how this ARAM works.
So should both teams not be banning any champions in case they accidentally ban one of those 10 champions, or are we just letting it fly?
I think we're just gonna let it fly. I think they don't know what the other team has.
Thank you, Kyle. Ruffian
Yeah.
says it's not letting me gift the fucking subs. We have our best technical minds on it, Ruffian. Don't you worry. And Kyle says score change. Yes, don't worry.
So we put our technical minds on it, and Siri got back to me and said she didn't understand what I was asking. So unfortunately, I think you're on your own there.
Just saw that the name of this match is called Get Ya Hot Dogs.
Here,
$5. Yes. Okay, so it seems like they know you should probably get in spectator, huh?
I'm gonna play this one.
That makes sense. An unbiased cast from the seat. Ruffian, message Bugleberry Finn. That man might have the answers. TJ Wong says, Liam, no one says that because no one ever loses to you. Ooh. Notorious Bud says, "Oh, no name might be able to make this one." Okay. So we had another player who couldn't make the other ones. That was on the original All Stars list. So we're gonna see if he can make this one. Let's see here. Oh, a lot of love there in the chat. Kevin has allergies. Just cheered and said, "Sports."
Smart.
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 Very smart. Sports it is. And sports we've got.
Absolutely sports.
And this is sports. Once again, beautiful day out here on the pitch.
So ETA looks like 10 minutes. I think we might just want to go.
Yeah, I think.
I also think that Francois has earned his rubber match after that new performance.
Yeah, we'll fire this one off. We'll put this into high gear. We got to break this tie.
To make it up to old No Name, we'll just one day just stream spectating his solo queue games, and we'll just commentate those.
Exactly. Super curious to see how this draft comes out. And here we are. Once again, folks, thank you so much for joining us. This is going to be our final game. This is going to be the tiebreaker of the Economy All-Stars event. You had victories, you had losses, and now you're going to have a tiebreaker. Do we have a tiebreaker song? No. No, we don't. Are we working on that? Now we are. Now that I've thought about it. Now that I've realized that most of the admins are musicians and have been slacking on creating pure, unfiltered, original songs. What if this was, okay, this is not what the reality is, but what if all the admins were in a band and this was like the most roundabout way to create a platform to release our music on?
Three of them are.
3 of them are. That's true. But that's not what the LBLCS is for.
No, of course.
Nora Pete says they played like heroes and never stopped fighting. I see that exchange. Okay, I understand. They did play like heroes and they did never stop fighting. Ho says we threw for content. Yeah, man. There's no rules against that in the show matches. We've got some bands coming out here. One of them was no ban. Okay, we got Poppy. We've got Elise. Just waiting to see what, if any sort of. Oh, okay. All right. You think you're funny? You think you're funny? Mall stars? You think you're so clever? I think I see where this is going. Okay. Dokimon Master, Notorious Bud, Orgasmic Jukes, Lonely Company, and Ho. You think you're so funny. Oh no. It left the lobby.
Someone has blown it. Did they immediately pick someone off of the list they couldn't?
I
Yep,
think
Aurelia not on either list. Yep.
Apparently Doki trolled. Right. Okay. So we had a DC. The captains are communicating with their teams. So this is ARAM in the sense that the champs have been rolled up already. We're putting it into this format so that if there is a disconnect or a DC of any sorts, we can pause the game so that we can make it as fair as possible, because fair is important when it comes to ARAM tiebreakers.
It would be quicker to do blind pick, but yeah, like we said, tournament draft is the only way we can pause in case, just in case there is any sort of disconnect issue. Flow, they do not have to do Ultimate Bravery builds, just the champs. Although I am advocating, as I always do, very hard for an Ultimate Bravery show match sometime in the off season.
Kevin Has Allergies says, "Ew." So, do with that what you will. 19 Step says, LeChance, more like La Bad at casting. Am I right? Harsh criticism.
Oh, that's definitely
Straight to my face, but I respect you for telling me. I'm going to try and take that and get better. For you, 19 Steps. Tall stars can take any of these. Okay, so here's what the tall stars can take. Nasus, Zed, Nunu, Lucian, Azir, Gangplank, Aatrox, LeBlanc, Lulu, and Jarvan. And this is what the Maul stars can take. Karma, Aurelion Sol, Anivia, Zac, Taric, Echo, Janna, Kha'Zix, Kayn, and Tristana. Did I pause before Kayn because I almost said Kanye? Yeah, I did. All right, 19 Steps? Is that what you want? That's the situation. That's where we are. And where we are is here and now. If the Maul stars don't take Echo, they're throwing. It's a possibility. It's a serious possibility. Okay, 19 Steps is now said in all caps. Love you, LeChance. Don't change anything unless you're garbage casting. God damn it, he got me again. I need to read the full message before I start reading these out loud. I really only get a couple of words in, and I understand that that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ruffian says, someone find the LeChance computer, take my energy, copy pasta. Folks, if you're just joining the LBLCS, there was a time when in between every singular oh no, Kyle, we'll get to that in a second. In between every singular game, my computer crashed. So what it was, how the casting format worked is that we casted through the draft, and then as the countdown was going, we'd always remember like 10-15 seconds before, and so we'd say like, okay, all right, the stream is going to cut out, but we're going to be back in just 5 seconds, because we'd have to restart Streamlabs. It was great, and thank you all so much for sticking with us through all that. And now I've got a new, different computer. Kyle says, how much to get LeChance to cast my funeral? $5, 7,000 plus travel. Ooh, the Dairy Area is the newest investor in the LBLCS. The Dairy Area, thank you so much for a follow. You have got a wonderful username. Hats off to you. Would I cast your funeral? Sure. Are you going to tell your family about it first? Because if this is a way to get me into trouble, maybe. Hold on, Bigfoot. Are you claiming to be my pimp? It's a pyramid scheme of pimping.
Claiming insinuates
Grand pink.
argument in both directions. By the way, the Maul Stars has banned Troll, whereas Tall Stars has banned Kagak.
we all remember Kagak. I also don't remember if they switched sides or not. I'm pretty sure.
They did.
They did? Okay. So they're on the wrong sides. Kagak, OP, new champion leagues. Oh my god, we're blowing it. Kyle says, no, I will not. I just want you to come through the wall like the Kool-Aid man and start casting. Yeah, no, we can work something out for sure. I'll try and do it in a respectful way as possible. Ruffian, if Kagak is released as a new champion, I don't know, man. Maybe you're psychic.
It's like an MTG where like all the streamers and like YouTube people like get a card to reveal. You know, like some of the league streamers get to reveal like a champion.
Right.
We got to reveal Kagak.
Swazzy Cat says, LeChance Oopsie. Yes, it is another LeChance Oopsie.
Classic LeChance Oopsie.
A classic LeChance Oopsie. Low Budget LCS says he loves eulogies. Yeah, I like complimenting people, all right?
Yeah, I love
compliments.
And,
I give out eulogies every day.
Does I see Flo
someone you don't know
is in the chat talking about pyramid schemes. Do you want to cast the ARAM? We're here, buddy.
Kevin Hazal just says hashtag LeChance Oopsie. Yeah, Flo Sneezy, you've got the keys to the door. Someone you don't know says 2. Can we demote someone you don't know so that he can bet, and then we can remote him? Don't ban him. No, not that kind of it. We just want him to be able to gamble, and wrestle with those demons. Someone you don't know says, "Wait, no."
Okay, well, I don't. The only person who has the power to do it is Bugbear right now. So.
Okay, well they're having this conversation over chat, and I understand it might not be great airtime to just read aloud a chat that everyone else can read as well. Well, it's a conversation between two people, but
well, keep in your DMs then. I don't know.
Yeah, we've got a long tradition of using this spectator delay wisely, and we're keeping it here. Why are they
I think it's really important that we
Jesus.
don't actually talk about the draft during this time. Consistency is key in any league, especially this one, so really important we just ignore these champion picks altogether.
Because consistency you don't have to be consistently good, you just have to be consistent.
Yes.
And we're nothing if not consistent.
Right.
Once again, you're listening to the Low Budget LCS, brought to you over the airwaves by LeChance's computer, voiced by Bigfoot, Flowsnake, and LeChance as well. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to take a moment to go over to an ad spot. Flo Sneezy's got our first ad here. Who's our first sponsor of the day?
Yep, so our first sponsor of the day is Kyle, also known as Ash Cheeks. Kyle has bought 30 seconds of ad time for rapid fire accents from LeChance here. So I'm just going to say regions of the world, and you're going to do an accent for a little phrase here. So I'm going to start. I'm going to lob it up for you. We're going to start with Australian.
Hey, good day, mate. This is going to be horrible. I hate you, Kyle. I really can't do accents. What's the next one?
All right, we're going to go for, give me like a Scottish brogue.
Rawr, I'm a Scottish brogue.
All right, give me like 3 pirates arguing over dice.
That was a 6. No, that was a 7. Both my eyes are eye patches.
All right, give me like a southern gentleman having a julep on the porch.
Sure. This nope, that was bad. This nope. Can't do that one. Keep going. We got one more. We got time for one more.
What percentage of the world do you think RAR?
Everyone says
because
raw.
it seems like it's a lot.
Everyone says raw.
Give me like a Southern California.
Hey, bro. Hey, let's hop on the S35 and go surfing. Hop on my surfboard. Yeah, the waves. I'm a well-traveled young man, and I've been to a lot of parts of the world. Wow. Curse
That
you,
was-
Kyle. That took up
that
all
was
of our ad
amazing.
time. We were gonna do more ads, but we'll save them for another day, because we are in it. We're in it to win it, as are both these teams. Is this
I think
how we
both
do
teams have
tiebreakers in the regular series? No, but
No, no, that'd be insane.
this is where we are. Thank you, Psychopathic Poro.
I think both teams have pretty good ARAM champions. I think Jarvan is a pretty good ARAM champion. Gangplank can be a good ARAM champion if you're good at gang.
Wow, first blood going over to this LeBlanc right now. Dr. Forgenborn taken down. Let's see O-Dog getting some distance right here. Ooh, the flash forward. Lucian is stunned, but he did get a kill there. No, sorry, he didn't. Both of those are onto LeBlanc. Echo goes in. This is Velveteen Sky on this Echo, of course. We've seen him play support this entire time, and now he's on an assassin. Notorious Bud flashes out. Let's see, Orgasmic Juke's looking for an angle with that barrel, but it gets shot out from under him.
So what's interesting about casting ARAMs is that there's no stop in the play-by.
Yeah, it's pretty much just me. Everyone else
happening. Yeah.
Spaghetti time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We do have our spaghetti time call. Ooh, Notorious Bud taken down here. No, look, this is 19 Steps says this is sponsored by tennis. Wait, sorry. 19 Steps says this podcast is sponsored by tennis. Remember, we're not a real sport. We are tennis. Well
All
done.
right. All right. I like it.
That was good. It's tennis. Sorry, hit us with some hardcore analysis right now.
Yeah, so what we've got here is an ARAM, and there's 5 champions on each side, and, you know,
Sorry to
they're
interrupt you,
all-
but a team fight's breaking out. All of a sudden, here we go. Ruffian's jumping in right there. A lot of health bars going low. Some of them not as low as others. Some of them actually run out of health. Lonely Company going down low as well. Francois lives by the skin of his knees.
Teeth.
Okay.
I think Karma has teeth.
Yeah, I just started to say
Can
that.
you prove that in a court of law?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Do we
but
need
I
to
can-
take this to Discord? Ooh, Dr. Forgenborn going low, but he jumps out. Velveteen Sky says, yeah, I'm a support, but I'm also an assassin. Gets the kill right there. Orgasmic Juke's on the wrong side of enemy lines. Ruffian jumps forward. They do get the kill. Pokemon Mancer on this Nunu.
Oh, Notorious Bud.
Ruffian taken down.
He's showing lethality on this Jarvan. And not
Now,
full
who
life.
do we think has the better ARAM composition right here?
I think Red Team does.
Yeah. Aurelion Sol is my favorite ARAM champion. I think it's a lot of fun.
Can I just say that
Post change is not as fun, but
Karma quite good as well.
Notorious Bud just did the thing in the most ARAM spirit, which was fully committed to a dive to kill someone under tower, saw there was no escape, and just autoed the turret once.
yeah. Yeah, I think Bud is probably exceptional at ARAMs, now that I think about it, because the general strategy you want to employ in a situation like this is just, you know, run it down.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just really keep the push on. And I think this full lethality Jarvan and Duskblade Jarvan coming through now, I think this is going to be a strong pick. I think big ults and a lot of dying under tower is in Bud's future.
It's a flash forward from
Big
Nunu.
ults. Yeah, go for
Pretty
it.
wicked snowball, I'm not gonna lie.
Now,
There's some other stuff happening.
yeah, I thought that was
we were
spaghetti
gonna
time.
take
My
over.
apologies.
Well, you know why I didn't think it was spaghetti time? Because no one said spaghetti
You
time.
started casting it. So I thought
I
you were gonna keep.
mentioned Nunu flashing forward.
Yes,
as an
the ability.
offhand
Listen,
sort of
that is the
side
job of it.
caster.
That is the only thing that the play-by-play. We make it
But then
sound
sometimes
fancy,
you
but
get
all we're
the other
doing is
caster
saying what's
sorta
happening.
Interjects with some small details like, "Ooh, that was close," or like, "Oh, the flash," you know, to keep it.
We've got a Slothman2288 in the chat saying Bud has never lost an ARAM, and I just looked it up on my client there, and that's actually true. Bud has literally never lost an ARAM. He has over 40,000 logged on his account, so this is a serious contender here in this
To be
match.
super honest with you,
I'm pretty
if
gullible,
that number
huh?
you said was 40 and not 40,000, I was ready to believe you.
Yeah, I had to kick it up a lot just to be very clear that this is not at all true.
I
And
was
Slothman
too.
is a liar.
I was full.
Slothman,
Yeah.
Slothman is the great Morgana, right? He never misses a cube.
Oh! Yes, he absolutely is. Oh my god, look at that. Bud jumping in deep. Those health bars
Never lost
dropping
an
like
ARAM.
crazy.
See how I still said something while you were talking and it didn't
Wow.
interrupt the flow of your
Wow.
Let's spaghetti
Hold
time.
on. Are you guys watching this Duskblade Jarvan just absolutely dunk all over these people?
Oh my goodness, like right there where he EQs forward and kills Aurelion Sol and Echo in one combo. I mean, he dies for it, like, whatever.
Yeah, that's as predicted.
He's just
A
trying
lot
to
of
buy.
dying under tower. But he's 4-4 and 12.
That's great. That's a phenomenal ARAM scoreline.
So we
Yeah,
were
that's what you're
saying-
looking for.
See if something turns up here.
Ooh, got popped by the Tristana. Lonely Company going down. Dokimon Master trying to get a pretty sad ult there, just sort of hanging out and saying, hey, look at all the things I can do. And that's them. And then running away. And Velveteen Sky hits him with a snowball, but a nice chomp from him heals him up. And Notorious Bud in the backline doing quite a bit of damage. Knocks out the Janna. Comes back still alive. Finally falls. But I think he got what he wanted, which was to just jump forward and maybe get another Dark Harvest stack. A double kill over to LeBlanc, but this Tristana looks like she's going to clean up. Orgasmic Duke's falling quite low. The ult wave from Tristana does not quite hit, and How pops the Karma on the backline for a triple kill. I think Tristana one auto away from getting How. The heal pad is going to save his life. And all of a sudden, something that looked really good for Red Team ends up being a 3-for-2 in favor of Blue Team. I don't know.
Speaking of that, we've talked about how Red Team. We were saying how we thought Red Team has the better team composition. That was Grave Trail right there. And they're down by 9 kills.
Yeah.
No towers down though, and that's what matters in an ARAM.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to be looking for as we move forward into this cast. You know, it's really about objectives, and there are really only one objective to take at a time in this game mode. So this tug of war for towers. How going a little bit forward, but does oh my god, a huge ult from Notorious Bud. Brings down Janna, helps bring down Echo, although Dokimon Master walking forward, taking a lot of Tristana and Tower right to the face. Tower is now back onto the main as they've dropped aggro, and they are going to get this first tower, but at what cost? Orgasmic Jukes goes down. Lucian ults forward and picks up the Tristana. How super low, but Francois is going to pick that up. No, it was Dr. Forgenborn. Can Dr. Forgenborn pick up a second one? Lonely Company dashing forward. Out of mana, though. A triple kill for for Dr. Forgenborn with the help of Francois. And they do lose their first tower, though.
Yeah, I think the answer to the question at what cost is no cost at all. They get a chance to go back and buy, which is exactly what they want. And, their tower's got 75% health. In my book, that's pretty good. Oh, sorry, someone you don't know highlighted a message that says LeChance licks toes. Gotta read those.
There we go. Notorious Bud going back in does a lot of damage with his autos. O-Dog flashes out, but it does not matter. Notorious Bud gets the double kill. Can he get a triple? The more he goes forward, the more we get excited. But it looks like Ruffian is so low. Notorious Bud, does he have a Q? Can Ruffian kite it out? Yes, he can. W's away, but the Q from Gangplank.
That's what we call a fadeaway.
Yeah, that was a nice one. Tristana upset in chat, says you ruined it. Yeah, well, that's just the way it goes in the LBLCS Academy.
How did Ruffian get away with getting his Tristana in this game also? That seems crazy.
Know. That does seem crazy.
Just happenstance. And this fight's not looking so great for the blue team, although Dokimon Master might be able to trade back a kill. Nope, he does not. But now all of a sudden, blue team has, a nice Zodius from Velveteen Sky. Kind of screws How a little bit. And Tristana's going forward. 1, 2, 3. Bomb blows up, gets the kill, jumps forward on Orgasmic Duke. Ruffian ults a little early there, but they still get Bud in the background, despite the fact he still gets a double kill. But this could be the first tower over to Mall Stars. First tower to Mall Stars.
How could you lose track of which team is which?
Yeah, you just gotta look at the things and then flip-flop them in your brain, and that's how you know who's on what side.
It's not as if there isn't a pattern, all right?
Here comes Nunu. Nope, there goes Tristana. Oh, but here comes Nunu again. Francois desperately trying to get away. Does not happen. Dokimon Master, I think, is probably going to cut it out by Ruffian, but here comes the ult, and the shield is actually going to trade back 1-for-1. Echo's here, but Lonely Company running away as fast as he can to get out of the Echo, and Echo's just going to eat quite a bit of that ult in the face. However, How gets stuck in the background. Zonya's to stay alive. Velveteen Sky ults out to get some health back. Dr. Forgenborn, how dare I, picks up a double in the background, but now it's going to be the notorious BUD versus Dr. Forgenborn. The stun from Aurelion Sol. And never mind, Orgasmic just ruined it. Way to go.
Dr. Forgenborn really showcasing why I like Aurelion Sol so much in ARAM, though. Basically, the point is, you can't dodge the giant QE combo because the map is too narrow.
And even if you lose track of what's going on, you still have damage surrounding you.
Yeah, you don't have to try all that hard, and people will just die around you.
And it's happened at least 9 times this game. Nice stun out of the Gangplank, who is going to cleanse that away by eating fruit. So managing to stop the crowd control of a celestial being by eating an orange is going to keep him alive in the backline, but not for long as Velveteen Sky picks him up. Notorious Bud goes on a killing spree, picks up Echo, but dies in the process. A nice stun from Aurelion Sol onto Lonely Company is going to kill Illusion, but a huge ult from Notorious BUD is going to at least pick up Aurelion Sol, but unfortunately, the Tristana ult kicks him out, and he does not get more than that. And now 3 members of Starz are still alive.
I love when instincts from normal games bleed over into in ARAM. That shield from ODog was so good. That was like the last second, like save somebody like from death. And yes, this is a jokey ARAM, but you're gonna see so many moments of brilliance of like, oh wait, that's right, like I actually do know how to play these champions and what needs to be done.
A nice knock up there from ODog. ODog quietly having a nice Janna game for himself.
Aurelion Swole at it again. Thank you, Kyle. My God, look up into the sky. You'll see a constellation.
Here it comes.
Oh, but here comes Bud. Popped Francois, although How also gets ODog. And this is looking pretty good for the Tall Stars. Notorious BUD follows its snowball to his death, but picks up Aurelion Sol in the process. And now there are 4 members of Tall Stars alive.
We saw this like kill deficit from the Mall Stars like in the very beginning here, and it's still there. It's just that everything's been moved up on this sliding scale, right? They're 41 kills to 31. Yes, the Tall Stars with a Z are still in the lead, but the Mall Stars with an S are close behind.
And ARAMs are all about ebbs and flows, right? As you have your buy cycles and your respawn cycles, that you try to time having all 5 people at their highest power in a fight, take as much as you can, all int, and then do it all again. So,
ooh, this is a trap. This is a full prank.
Oh, but are the trappers being trapped? Nope, they got out of it. That was a nice trap. Dokimon Master going forward is pretty tanky, gets knocked back, but now all of a sudden Stars are in a defensive position. Notorious BUD goes to the backline, pops ODog immediately, and there goes their heals and shields. Notorious Bud dies for it, but I think they've gotten Stars low enough where the Tall Stars can just do their worst here. Ruffian kiting as best as he can, but How picks him up in the background, and now all of a sudden it looks like 2 sets of fights in a row are going to go the way of the Tall Stars, and that's usually a recipe for success in ARAM.
You ever think about just like how grateful you are that heals and shields like just like rolls off the tongue pretty easily?
Oh, it's so phenomenal. It feels good.
It shields good.
No.
Sorry. Whoa. Whoa ho. Oh my God, is this the end? This might be.
I think this...
You know, ARAM, things come pretty suddenly. I do just want to take this second as we see the bases crumbling, structures falling to both damage but also time. To say thank you so much for watching this event. If you are new to the community, definitely check out our Discord. We've got a YouTube channel as well. We've got a season that's going to be starting at the end of December or the beginning of January, but those dates are very close together. And yeah, we'll be posting more information about that as well. But just wanted to say that we're in sort of the twilight moments of this game.
Yeah. Well, the momentum has certainly swung back into the Mall Stars' favor.
But Ruffian lives it though, and Bud actually is going to have a bomb on him that's going to kill him and Chunk Orgasmic Juice at the same time. Ruffian's still alive in the background, gets out of the Nunu ult, and now all of a sudden this looks pretty good for Mall Stars. Dokimon Master falling low, desperately trying to get Francois, but the heals from Janna and Karma are going to be enough. How goes back, picks up the Karma, but Ruffian's still alive, goes low, falls down. ODog and Velveteen Sky doing their best. Velveteen Sky picks up Lucian, but Orgasmic Jukes kills him. In response, the Barrel's desperately looking for ODog. ODog buying as much time as he possibly can to keep the Gangplank and the LeBlanc out of their own base.
13
but
seconds
as
till
the
something
LeBlanc
comes up.
looks for Janna, Gangplank is just pushing waves. Notorious BUD is here, gets knocked up by O-Dog,
Whoa.
but at what cost? At that cost.
At that
It's really
cost.
hard to cast an ARAM with a delay. It's way faster paced.
Oh yeah, that's fair. What's your perspective for looking from the past? We are future beings. What
Sure,
does the past
yeah.
look like?
Well, it looks like what you said was gonna happen is
shit.
happening.
Yeah, that's
Here's
reasonable.
the problem. This might be.
Good.
That's the
Fully
problem
deleted.
that I was about to mention, which was that they have a lot of burst damage between Gangplank barrels and Blanc combos.
Old No Name has a comment that's been blocked. Okay, there we go. Orgasmic is on Gangplank. What a madman. Yeah, I mean, it's a gentleman who's brimming with gunpowder and pistols. Can't really say anything bad about that. This is probably a last stand, a Les Mis style last stand as they erect their
Start
barricades
singing.
and
Start singing.
march in tandem.
This is going to be not so close as Tall Stars are just wiping out Mall Stars. The Echo Ult's going to keep them alive a little bit longer. The inhibitors spawn! So they can't quite end it here, but Notorious Bud picks up 2 with that EQ combo, and the ult. Lucian's going to go forward. This tower is going to zap him dead, but the GGs are coming out. The Nexus is open again, and it looks like Tall Stars.
The Tall Stars with a Z are going to take this.
2-0. Or sorry, 2-1.
2-1. We're in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, we're in the tiebreaker.
Tall Stars are going to let the minions in the most They are going to have a dance party right here. DDR, Ruffian, maybe he was going to have a dance party. You guys don't know that he wasn't going to go and join the dance party.
Yeah, he gives a sad face.
Incredible. Folks, that was it. That was the Tall Stars take the series 2-1. Incredibly exciting. In the past 2 hours that we've been streaming, we've had over 150 kills. And this
we've had
this
way
league
more than
loves
that.
bloodshed. We've had so much more than that. But it's at least that amount. I look at the damage charts. I will look at the damage charts. It's kind of what you expected. That Jarvan pouring on so much juicy damage.
Is
Spread it
anyone
out.
else just terrified to learn he has all sorts of just off-meta builds in his back pocket that he can whip out at any time to just
Oh my
dunk
God.
on people? Like,
Yeah.
that was a horrifying amount of Jarvan damage.
The man is an LBLCS folk hero.
It's true.
An icon.
I still have an article which becomes more and more antiquated the longer that I don't post it, where I interviewed
Yeah,
him and
especially
wrote
since
an
all
article.
the items that you reference don't exist in
Exactly. Maybe we'll post it at some point. I was briefly going to start a newspaper in the LBS and write articles and stuff, but casting was a lot more fun and went a lot faster. Psychoporth Poco says AP Jarvan is an Earth special. Damn straight it is. What, were you saying Jesus Christ at how I pronounced that name?
Yeah, that was just really off.
If I hit at least every third
You
syllable,
got enough P's, so that was something. That was
What
something.
did he even? I didn't catch what he said.
He said psychoporic patho.
Oh no, that's amazing. That's like a half spoonerism.
yeah, let's all make fun of the dyslexic kid, huh? You guys feel big? You guys feel
We
big and
allocate 10
strong?
minutes every stream.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, we're squarely against bullying here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it again. Together, we all gathered, and we put on some sort of something for you, which is exactly what we promised in the economy promo audio clip, was that if you joined us, we would give you something. And that's what we've done.
Yeah, Mr. Poro, to defend myself with my ruffian is a psychopath call, I urge you to go back and look at his flash forward on the misfortune in that game 1 into his 2 lane opponents and what he was able to do with it. Really uncalled for levels of aggression in the bot lane, but a huge turn for him. You do literally have it in your name, but to assume that only one of you can be a psychopath,
Oh my God, Ruffian
maybe
is
what
back.
makes you so crazy.
Ravian is now gifted
10
a
more.
total of 56 tier 1
Ruffian
sub.
has gifted 56 subs. Ruffian,
Yeah.
what?
Picks up a couple of big names like Dewey, nicest member of the LBLCS.
It's true.
Lonely Company and Dr. Forgenborn, both players in this game, pick up tier 1 subs here. M6, who is a new sub or a new follower, immediately getting a tier 1 sub.
But let's not forget about some other notable names like Boss Guy 369, and also it's Dave. 1362.
Don't forget Jason Lubbers 123.
Ruffian says this is with a condition. Flowsnake must buy a new mic.
Yeah, my mic has been funded by these donations. As if any of the money for these donations goes to my pocket.
We'll see what we can do. I'm an adept dumpster diver. I mean, also it's we'll see what we can do.
Scouts code.
I did a thing that I do sometimes where I say as like a bookmark placeholder, as if I have another thing to say.
Never underestimate the power of the Scouts code.
I didn't, and I apologize, gentlemen. It feels as though we've reached a conclusion. Let's go back over the narrative arcs of this stream, right?
Sure.
We're not robots.
We're not robots.
Or
computers.
Not even
Or
one.
computers.
Definitely no.
Some people are asking for some very short interviews.
We could.
As in one person has asked for an interview.
Well, I've gotten a message on Discord from Papa Buggle, who is to do interviews.
We could do a very short interview.
Never underestimate
Who wants to
the
be
power
in?
of the
Who wants
Scouts
to?
code.
Who would like to have their inters viewed?
We'll take one person. You guys decide of the team who wants to come on.
Another friend.
Christo Ball A1. Thank
There's
you.
a joke in there about
following.
having viewed inters for 3 games already, but I'm not too hungry to make it.
That's really why I took a break for game 2. I had to pee so bad during all of game 1.
Oh, I'm right here.
I ran for a pee and a quick snack.
Yeah, filled to bursting right now.
Gentlemen, I can feel that we're falling apart. So I'm gonna call it. I think really quickly, we're not robots. Birds, best weapon for them to use. C4.
And dark magic.
Tanks for tots.
Dark magics, of course.
Okay, so birds have
Tanks for tots.
Dark magic and blades. Tanks for Tots is the new charity that's being sponsored by the Low Budget LCS, the official charity.
And Denny's.
Yes.
LeChance licks toes. Yep.
LeChance licks toes. Thank you,
Always. Someone
someone you don't know. Ruffian says, thanks for casting a total of 8 hours of Sensei Randall's content all season. LeChance can't do accents.
We did that,
was
didn't we?
also... Yeah, we did.
Yeah, can't even...
Yeah.
So much roaring.
LeChance can't do accents. People roar in every culture. I will not hear that they don't. Okay? All right? If you say do a Scottish accent and I cough, you're going to tell me Scottish people don't cough? All right? You take that up with Scotland.
You go to Scotland and you try to tell them that.
Are we missing any narrative threads? I think we've...
I
think that's it. That was Bigfoot's high voice. Once again, thank you so much for supporting the Low Budget LCS. We try to give back to the community in any way we can, and most often that is in the form of giving a tank to a child in need. O-Dog says, am I the only one who can't understand LeChance at all with this new mic? I had an old mic. It's a whole thing. I used to sound like Flowsnake. Maybe I am Flowsnake. Have they ever seen us in the same room?
Many people in the league have, yes.
But
definitely.
Weren't
If
we
not
always?
Hundreds, if not thousands of times.
Oh my god. All right, we are going to end the stream. Flowsnake and I once had an idea where we practiced. We went to a Goodwill to try and find a coat big enough so that he could wrap himself around my chest and I could button the coat up over him. We were going to try and buy one ticket to the movie theater.
We spent a lot of time in a Goodwill, and it didn't work. There was no, it just wasn't doable.
Yeah, so the problem is, I'm taller than him.
Yeah, by a bit too.
while I can sort of wrap myself around him and become smaller, it just I'm
But
quite
he's
tall.
also he's also
I mean,
wider than you. So there's
Yeah.
really no order in which you can stand. where
There's
one of
no
you is
good way
down.
to put
Yeah.
two relatively large men into one set of clothing.
we
And
would
now
need
the
to
other
switch
problem
our
is that there isn't any
proportions.
clothing that we found that was big enough.
Yeah, that was a real problem. We couldn't get a big duster. Kyle says
yeah.
Flow Chance. That's our son.
Yeah.
Our beautiful boy. Our
He's
beautiful
so ugly.
boy with his snake body.
Wow. Wow.
What did you just say? Bigfoot,
How
what did you just
dare
say?
you? He is a snake with a human foot, and he is beautiful. And you do not say that about my son on TV.
Bigfoot? I hope you're ashamed of yourself. I hope you're ashamed of yourself.
Now I am a little bit.
And when Flow Chance grows up to be a
Be a
senator,
really big snake with a human foot.
and he takes the floor of Congress as a congressman and a senator. 'cause he's
Can we
got
get
both
the
seats.
drawing of Flow Chance as the off screen for the low budget LCS
We're
for the
gonna-
entire off season?
Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
Is that a
for
thing
sure.
we can set up?
I think we're
Kevin
actually going
Azarji
to turn the
says
stream
snake,
on for an hour a day and broadcast the image.
no audio, just
No, yeah, nothing, just the image.
Don't worry, they'll be coming for that economy trophy. Damn straight. It's definitely going to be a trophy. It's definitely going to be a real trophy.
Definitely not a trophy.
Definitely not a trophy. Remember when I said that we were done, but then we weren't, and that wasn't a bad thing. I've liked everything that we've said.
Yeah.
And
This
if
is
anyone,
also a classic staple of the LBLCS.
if either of you, there's a secret stream out there where Flow Snake. Did we just talk about this? Bigfoot, are you aware of this?
Say again?
So basically, at the end of one of our casts.
Oh,
one
I was
day-
there.
Oh yeah, you were in the
I
chat. Yeah.
brushed my teeth on stream.
Yeah.
We basically,
Gotta do it.
yeah, we ended.
Yeah,
a
there's
game.
a hidden hours of
It's
nonsense on our alleged YouTube channel,
We're all
and
about nonsense.
You all tucked me into bed. on
Okay,
stream.
this has become too long and unwieldy. There's 64 of them out there. We're so glad that you folks have decided to stay with us so far and let us talk and speak words to you. We hope that you've gained. Every cast has a secret lesson, and we trickle little hints all throughout. So if you go back and you listen to this cast, you will get the lesson of this cast. And it's a really special one, and it comes from our hearts. We hope that it touches yours.
Yep. And if you do get the secret coded message, we will see you at that specific place and time.
Ooh, Flow Snake giving you a little extra hint. All right, good luck, folks, and remember, bring your magnifying glasses and grappling hook.